Ambition is critical.
Oh mate, he fucking terrorises Barrow, don't you, Rich?
Oh, fuck yeah. Proper.
Right, Maltsters Juniors Christmas party, and you've got fucking little Prince running around, shouting up the saints.
I'm a big fan of Little Prince.
Man, he loves it. He loves it.
Yeah.
He forgets the time I walked him round that pitch when he first come with us.
Yeah, he started with them all, see?
Right, yeah.
Did.
Then he come to his senses, eh?
Yeah.
Now he chucks darts at fucking James Norman's face on the top. He hates Mitchell Powell. He hates everyone.
Man, I walked him round that pitch. He was really shy, really really
fair,
on edge. Like.
To be fair, when he started, like he's always been like, I always knew he'd be a good footballer.
Yeah.
So you could just tell with something.
Yeah, yeah.
And the first 2 or 3 weeks he was there, he was like, oh fucking hell, he's just like ducked the water. And then one week he just started crying, didn't he?
He just said to him, I said, look, I'll take him in, held his hand, we walked around, he was just upset. And then he went training then with the Saints. And he just said he just wanted to play with his mates, which children are that age do.
Yeah,
It was awkward. And so then it's fucking, you got 1 foot either side of the divide now.
I know,
you know what I mean?
yeah. I know.
So,
I know.
but it's all good. Like, you know, he, like you say, I think he just, even Sunday, right? I don't even tell Kian to wind you up anymore. I can just see him. I'm looking like that, right?
It just comes out like.
And I can just see Kian walking towards Richard and going, appetites. Like, it's all meant, didn't it?
Maybe he loves it. He loves it.
He fucking has it. But it's a great day out, mind. Maltsters
Yeah,
Juniors.
in all fairness to them all, like, in seniors and juniors, they are fucking well run, in all fairness. Like, seniors, lost a couple of players, didn't they, senior wise, but
They have.
you know,
they
still
have.
fucking good off the pitch, like,
Yeah.
but you know, when you lose fucking players like the fucking GOAT, the fucking Scott Jewell, fucking players like that,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Where's Scott gone?
He's got a good
Goiter.
Goiter. We'll lead you on, Goiter.
Don't know, mate.
We've worked out
You always get these
since the
fucking
ground
stuff,
armour, since the ground armour been on here, we now realise there's 2 Goiters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't pay attention to him, mate. He bumps of something in work and I just fucking palm him off. Like.
Do you work with you?
Yeah, he's in a council. Yeah. He's not an electrician. He's a gas technician.
Yeah, fuck, who gives a fuck?
But he swans round like fucking McGregor, like he owns the gaff.
Well, he's had his haircut now, so he's probably going to go shit the football.
Mate, seen that.
Probably going to end up signing to come out here, right?
He's like Samson.
It's all gone, mate. It's all gone. But yeah, he lost a couple of boys. One or two are coming back. But I think every club will start today. Every club.
Yeah, we've had a good couple of years as it happens, like, you know what I mean?
And Paddy have made me mind throw a load of holy water around the other day, you know what I mean? Because Adam Maltsters, it's bad enough when we have West End boys.
Mate, I've heard the podcast, I thought, I've listened to them in the past, I thought, he hates West End with passion. Like.
The only reason we had Mitchin was because he's had a dodgy tick. I was worried how long he had left. Right? And he's technically family, since Murphy. Like, he's like my second cousin.
Because he's over
so Mitch slid into the DMs easy enough. We didn't know how long he'd have left, so we thought, give the boy a chance. You know what I mean? We've had more fucking art ops than anyone I fucking ever met. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We've had a couple of dodgy tickers in here. Dio in as well.
Yeah.
Fuck, I should have got
Cardi had in, yeah. Stick a fucking defibrillator in the fridge. We couldn't move in the fridge with all the fucking Brooklyn lager. We had to move it and put a defib in.
But this is episode 56 of the Ambitious Critical Podcast with obviously our favourite Barrow.
Thanks,
you know
mate.
what I mean? Richard Barrow.
Yeah. Goes a long way. He's one of them running nonsense, isn't he? Him, Stacey. Fucking hell. Stacey's fucking slagging off fucking Biggie Morris in motion off his nut on pills, and Biggie's down the set and Stacey down the cenotaph with his fucking fake fucking granddad's war medals. Fucking hell, I know what I'd rather be. And he got the cheek to have a go at Biggie Morris. Biggie Morris is up in prostitutes.
Until Stacey releases a sex. Until Stacey releases a sex tape, you can't talk about.
If I goes round tasering Stacey, he ain't gonna last half as long as Biggie lasted.
It's gone off this week. I don't know what's happened. Biggie have taken it to a whole new level.
Yeah. Right? Mate, his prices have gone up from 100 to 400, and that is no way of a lie.
Was he really coming to the Saints
Biggie
Christmas
Morris was bought for 100 quid, right? Yeah. Now he's £400 for a PA. He said. Right?
That's just like.
But he spelled it wrong, he put BA, so I don't know whether he's coming with Mr. T, right? He's now 400, now he's 200 for an hour. That's just this week. Once his sex tape comes out in Newport Tesco, it's going to be like £500 an hour. He's going to end up pricing himself out, mate. It's not right. They're going to end up having Kevin Johns.
He went in fucking heavy this week,
First
it was the offer out thing. When the
first one he's fighting in the
Did you see
street.
Trundle's comment?
Absolutely
Tremendous.
Kim Jong-un bit.
There was a Kim Jong-un thing,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
At first. Because what happened was I saw that, retweeted it Monday night. And obviously Trunds follows the podcast because he's a friend of the show and all that.
Yeah.
And he commented on it, so I got it then because I retweeted it. It came to me as well, that Kim Jong-un thing. So people started retweeting it. Then someone said to him, you should get Biggie. He's one of the people listening to the podcast, so I forgot who it is now. So you should get Biggie on a match day hospitality. And then he did the quote, didn't he? It's fucking match day, let's get fucking on it. Trundle did, right? No, honest to fuck. That's still getting retweeted now. My phone, I'm going like, notification. Fucking hell, Richard Barrow's a popular cunt. He's getting fucking loads of notifications. And they go, oh no, it's just Trundle again.
It ain't fucking me.
He had like a mad one. So he's having a fight in the middle of Pontypridd.
Yeah.
Then the fucking day later, there's a photo of him with the Prozzies, like with his fucking fingers up that. Then, so everyone's expecting. Then there's a still photo
of him,
of the prostitute riding.
Would you like me trying to press the play button?
Yeah,
we all saw what. In fact, that's the biggest fucking catfish ever. That wasn't it? Right catfish. I was like, that's like pulling into a space in Tesco. There's a KA in there.
Yeah.
As he pulls on the corner.
And then people are contacting me right in the podcast. Going, have you got the sex tape video? Like I'm some sort of like fucking beacon for these things. Like, when I get it, I'll fucking send it to you. Yeah. So then I got sent the taser one.
Well, that's when I said, Biggie Morris video, I'm like, fantastic, nice and sweet and fantastic. And then as I went to press it, then it's Biggie getting tasered by fucking Wacko from Pontypridd. Like, what the fuck? They tasered fuck out of him. And he's running out the door with his trousers around his ankles, isn't it? It must be hard being Biggie sometimes.
Well, I worry about him. I gotta be honest.
It's mad.
You know,
I think
looking at that video when he was backing down that street in Pontypridd, and I just think he's so fucking overweight. I know he's a big lad, like, but he looks like Wreck-It Ralph. Somebody's put a fucking slab on him.
His neck,
he's fucking glowing.
He's very small, man. He reminds me of Ram. Can you remember Ram Man from E-Man?
He's as wide as he is.
He's like a toy who used to poke his head down. Ram Man.
Yeah.
Like Biggie's literally about 3'1", man.
You can see on his neck, you know, in that video, because look at it, and he's had his hair shaved, and so he looks a little bit more apparent, and his neck is like about 3 inches wider than his head.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like his head sits in a little shaft.
I do worry. I do worry about my friend.
He's getting plowed in.
I do worry.
He's getting plowed into this line, right? And he's, as you said on the last podcast, or the Beaujolais one maybe, you said he's just leave him crack on, he's enjoying himself.
Yeah.
And then I think you might have said, you know, he fucking, the boy's close, like the boy's close on the breakdown. Or you're going to find him somewhere.
Yeah.
You know,
it's not that. My worry is his mother's going to see a fucking sex tape of him banging a prostitute. Like, because his mother's about being fucking WhatsApp groups with his father. I don't know what his family situation. But then, if all his mates are fucking tasering him left, right, and centre, mate, he's closer to an attack of Mitchell Power. You know what I mean? That's fucking be fair. You know what I mean? You can't go around tasering people like that.
That's next level, that is. That's next level.
This is his life.
But then, like, I didn't need to see the one of him laying on a bed playing with his cock. It's me, what did he say?
I did see that.
Right?
Yeah,
was that his, really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking Biggie's half packing, like. Fucking hell, how unfair is that? Like, I'm running around with my fucking Argos pencil. And fucking Biggie's packing like Dirk Diggler.
But I saw, like, you know, it's the same with it. Like, we laugh, right? Okay, we can see the funny side. But I saw people like, I don't get this. I don't get Biggie Morris. He's not. Why are people fucking his
fucking how can you not love Biggie? He's done more than week than I've done in my life. All Biggie's got to do now is go to Machu Picchu and pretty much he's lived my dream. That's all he got to do, like.
We can get you a prostitute pad, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't go to his.
We'll set him a GoFundMe. No, fuck, we're not tasering you. No. Fucking hell, your diabetes be through the fucking roof.
Oh, fuck, I'll have my foot off before you can say electric shock.
But I had a stinker. An absolute stinker of a day.
Right? Go on. The world have gone mad because O2
fucking O2, right? I guess out of bed this morning. Now I'm on Gift Gaff.
Right.
Which is run through O2.
Yeah.
I worked out today. I didn't fucking know that. It's not my. I don't give a shite about that things. I got Gift Gaff. Gift Gaff works. Mm-hmm. So I logged on this morning, and with the new system, I've got a separate works phone, and it's all through an app on the system.
Right.
I logged on while I'm getting changed. I get a job straight away up in Penland, tidy. So I'm out the door. What I don't realise is I've got no mobile data, but my phone's connected to the Wi-Fi. So that's how it's worked. So when I've got up to this job, I can't turn my meter on or nothing because it's saying no internet connection.
Yeah.
So this woman who I picked up, she's regular. So she's Googled on her phone, she must be on Vodafone or something. O2's down, like she's told me. So, fuck, here we go. I'm thinking O2 is an international, worldwide brand, right?
Done within an hour.
My thoughts exactly. So I thought, fuck it, right? I'm up now. I drove into town, paid my rent. I'll be back on the road now in an hour. Then it's 7 o'clock, nothing's happening. Then it's 8 o'clock, nothing's happening. Tina goes to work. She said, right, will you take the boys to school? 9, yeah, no problems. You'll be back on by 10, 11. I'm like, for fuck's sake, no, this is really hitting me in the fucking parking, like, so I'm starting to get a bit fucking pissed off. So anyway, I was being a really useful fucking engine. Like, I did a bit of rapping on my Christmas presents. I started watching Making a Murderer 2. Oh my god, that didn't help my mood.
No, I
right?
can imagine.
Oh my god. Gets round to like 2 o'clock this afternoon. I'm like, no, sorry, it was Arbus 1 Bushby asked me to go pick him up. So he picks Bushby up, he takes him over to Admiral. And I decide, fuck this, I can't leave it any longer. I got to work tomorrow, otherwise I'm fucking right out of pocket.
Yeah.
Especially this time of year, like. So I goes into town and I buys a Vodafone pay-as-you-go SIM with mobile data on it.
Yeah.
So at least I can work. So I put the Vodafone thing. Fucking hell, it literally just started coming back on probably 45 minutes ago. Fucking O2. Can you imagine how much millions of pounds that's cost people?
I suppose
across
it
the
would
board,
have.
like,
I suppose it would have, yeah, when you think, like, you were fucking little taxi in Buller, fucking lost a couple of hundred.
Yeah.
So, fucking hell.
Worldwide. It started to make me think, like, there was a point here today, right? Seriously, right? I'm watching Making a Murderer, I'm wrapping some fucking presents.
I sense a conspiracy coming, come on.
Right.
Here it comes.
Yeah.
No, I look up and my fucking internet had gone down in the house because my Netflix runs through my Virgin Media. It's doing the old fucking circle thing like that, 25%. It's not fucking, not streaming.
Yeah.
My internet's down for 20 minutes. I've got no mobile phone, right? Because at this point I can't make calls.
Yeah.
I'm to myself, I'm sitting here going, this is Armageddon. This is the end of times.
How times have changed, man.
This is honest to God. This
changed.
is Armageddon. This is like the day after tomorrow. You know that film with Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah.
There's going to be snow drifts coming in over the top of the house. Planes falling out of the fucking sky. This is why I fucking convinced myself it's fucking happening. Like, do you know what I mean?
But don't you think how mad it is, like, that just a little bit of internet going down and cause fucking that much mayhem?
Absolutely.
Have you seen there was a programme on Sky, I can't remember what it was called, but I tell you who was in it. It was, who's the guy who ran the chicken place in Breaking Bad?
Gustavo Fring
is
Juan Esposito.
Yeah, Esposito. Well, he was in it, and it was about the electricity went off in the world, throughout the world. Like, the electricity didn't run out; it just went off one night and just didn't come back on. And fucking hell, tell you what, man, that's a bit fucking crazy, man. How much reliant we are on electricity.
Yeah.
Man. Fucking hell.
I was one of the last one of the boys to have a mobile phone.
Oh, fuck, right, man. Same here.
Because
I had one through work. I didn't have a private one. I had one through work.
Yeah.
Until I had one. I thought it was the fucking
I was
beast,
probably fucking 21, right? And I used to say to people, I said, look, there's two places you can find me. I'm in my mother's, right? Or I'm in the Bryn. So just ring my mother's or ring the Bryn, because you'll find me.
Bryn haven't got internet.
No, the Bryn didn't have internet, but it had the payphone. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's the two places you can find me. I didn't want to be found anywhere else. I was quite happy to live in the dark, like.
01792 615 923. That was the phone number for the Brit.
Do you know what? You can have a lot of people ringing that now.
Sometimes I phone
asking for us.
Sometimes I was so off it. I'd phone the Brit to see if I was still there. Honestly, God, some Sunday mornings I was in right pickle. Phone it to see if I was still there.
So it was like, then all of a sudden you have a mobile, and bear in mind when we first had mobiles at our generation, like there was no internet. So we just had a phone. I had like a Nokia 3310, a bit of snake and I and it was just used for phone calls.
Sex texting my missus was no spelling hello with a 7-3 you know what I mean? That's what sexting was my missus. I texted her hello once, she creamed in it.
But now we've become, because it's like the hub of everything you fucking do, from your social media obviously is fucking massive. WhatsApp, phone calls, everything. Like, I didn't know what the fuck to do with myself today. Yeah. Plus, then on top of that, I was losing work, which was like an extra fucking stress. You know what I mean? It was a fucking nightmare of a fucking day.
What do you think? Now, without the internet, TV don't work really if you've got smart TV. So
nothing. I never knew it was linked up like that with the taxis.
Yeah, well, no, it's new. It's new, right? So on our old systems, right? The old system I started on 15 years ago, the little computers, you've seen them big block computers.
Yeah, little red light in, like, innit?
Right.
Tab 3 every day.
So you had the little meter with the tabs on, and that was connected to a computer system, right? And when those computer systems went down on the odd occasion, right, they would go down. You worked off the radio. So we would work off like old school, like they used to do in the fucking 70s, 80s, old school radio. Now, I learned how to do that through, obviously, because being around in that day and age. Now, we had these new systems fitted probably 6 years ago, where the radio was completely defunct, basically. You only called the office on it.
Right,
but when they went down, you were just fucked. You couldn't even use the radio on it. These new systems now, they run through a mobile phone. So I've got a personal mobile phone and I got my works phone. And it's literally just a works phone. It's just got the app. It's just an app. Like, I downloaded it from Google Play Store.
Yeah.
Right? So then I put all my details are on the big computer in the fucking office. And I just literally just press the app in the morning, put my PIN number, and we're away to go.
So you don't have to speak to Shirley in the office?
No, if I want to, I can. I call them, they'll ring me back on my phone. See? So it's literally, Scott, it's an amazing system.
Yeah.
Amazing. Much better than anything I've ever used before. Until today.
Yeah.
So there was a gang of boys who worked today who got Vodafone or fucking Orange or something. They was having it fucking right up. Every cunt that was on Tesco's, gift gaff or O2 couldn't fucking work.
Why are they all O2? Are they Tesco, everything?
O2 is on Tesco,
right.
Tesco and gift gaff. So anyone who was on them, was fucked. I was fucked. But I was under the impression, it'll be back on in an hour.
Yeah.
Like, I could afford to lose, you can never afford to lose a day, really speaking, but sometimes it's nice to have a sort of an enforced day off, because otherwise I'll just keep fucking working.
Yeah, but not today though. It's nice to have an enforced day off when you've got nothing to do, when you've got plans, you can just sit and set all day.
No,
See danger wanks.
Exactly.
Before half 7.
Right. I only had one. I just literally had.
Of course, you can't even get fucking porn on the internet.
I was going to say.
You can't even get fake taxi.
Wi-Fi was alright.
Oh, is it?
It was alright. Yeah, it was alright.
Clearly, this for fuck's sake.
No,
otherwise, he's going to be on the fucking computer looking for fucking Lee Johnson. Is it? What's that football program he watches? Huh?
Jamie Johnson.
I
thought Lee Johnson from Bristol City had a sex tape.
Fucking hell. Little Prince is going to be watching Jamie Johnson. He's ended up going to watch Maxine getting fucked on fake taxi.
Do you know, Rebecca Moore had loads of fucking Googles after last week, after Maxine. After Maxine Plano.
And then afterwards, just saw whatever got retweeted on Twitter. That's all I saw.
Yeah, she got way bigger tits than Maxine. Well, surely that's got it.
That's a big call. I can't make it.
Oh, Jesus Christ, yeah.
Can't make it.
But, so, oh my God, it was just a real, and then, like you say, you don't realise how much your life is affected by this fucking technology. You know what I mean? I'm running around like a fucking twat in town at fucking 2:30 in the afternoon, buying new SIM cards just so I can fucking work. And every one of those, I went into Carphone Warehouse first, and they told me they don't do the SIM cards that I wanted, packed in it. And O2 shop was dead, and Vodafone packed, EE packed, because people are probably all sort of doing the same thing.
So when you clear a job, the next job automatically comes through.
If there's a job, if there's a job available in the screen. So, I got sent a job this morning, I get up there, you literally just swipe the screen like that, it turns the meter on.
Yeah.
So I drive from point A to point B, and I get there, I swipe the screen once, it stops the meter, swipe the screen twice, meter disappears, and if there's a job in that area, bang, another job comes through. So it's as simple as that. It's just it's all run off. Basically, your locations that are on your phone.
Yeah.
Basically, just run off that. So because your phone now is a sat nav.
Your GPS,
you know what I mean? They're all GPS.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. They know where I am. I can actually track. If I go back in my job history, I can track where I drove. So you can go on the map and you can watch. I drove from there to there.
They're trying to bring
that in.
You're being
spied on, are we? Massively.
Oh, massive.
They're trying to bring that in work. I don't think they're in the post office, but they're trying to bring it in with the council. And as soon as you clear one job, because that's what everybody does now. Everybody does the efficiency of it. Like when you chase you shopping, and who has the drivers on the way, who DPT drivers on his way, whatever. As soon as you jobs
they send a text from me, your Royal Mail driver Patrick is currently in Greg's. Some woman's waiting for a wedding dress down Old Walls. But I'm stuck in fucking Subway.
They're just trying to bring it in everywhere now. I know British Gas got it. They're trying to bring it in the council with us. How the fuck it's going to work with the council, I don't know, because council boys, 4 hours a day. He's fucking 4 hours in a calf. 10 till 2 is a tough day. Yeah. 4 hours a day is a bit of a shift.
Yeah.
And an hour dinner break.
With us, we're slightly different. Like it benefits us for them to know where we are, so that we can be as efficient.
It works better. It's going to work better for you. Yeah.
We're all self-employed.
Yes.
No one's no one who wants to earn any money is trying to duck out of grafting.
No.
If they're working out, if you're in again, for me to make money, I want to pick up point A to point B, and then I want my next point A to be as close to point B of the last job as is humanly possible. And I go boom, 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 and I work around, and that's what it's been like all week. It's been fucking easy this week, and today would have been easy as well. And that's why I'm sitting here. If you know it's dead quiet, you're going, I'm not really missing much. I'll get up on my feet up. Today I knew it was busy. It was really, really, really getting me down.
So what are you doing then? School runs and fucking old ladies going shopping and...
You get a lot of people going back, dropping at the train station first thing in the morning. So many people commute. You don't realise, you know what I mean? No. They're living in, let's say they're living in Gendros. They're living in Gendros, but they're working in Newport, and they got to get a train at fucking 6:30 every morning to start work at fucking 8:30.
Yeah.
And then they got to get a train back. This is people's lives. It's different for us. We all work. Here in Swansea, mate, I log on every morning in the fucking house. Yeah. You know what I mean? My work starts as soon as I jump in the car outside my fucking house.
See how stressful trains have got.
Yeah.
I don't really notice the murders that trains have gone up 3.1% raise. There's more fucking trains cancelled. You get a train on a Sunday, you know we're getting off at Newport and having a bus. 100%.
Well, that's what we did, isn't it?
Yeah, mate, it just happens every Sunday. If you book the train for a Sunday afternoon, you fucked, you know what I mean? And his train's fucking rammed. My daughter was Tilly and Donna went to London a weekend, full fucking winter wonderland on Sunside Park. Big shout out to Scott, your sister. One of the trendiest women in Swansea, Charlotte Barrett. Right. More Burberry than fucking Kate Moss. In all fairness, Tilly fucking idolises her. They've gone up with them lot. Yeah. Don said, we talk about Swansea, and trains and how quiet Swansea. They couldn't fucking move 2 foot in front of each other. In the shops, Harrods and fucking, going in Selfridges for a nose.
Yeah.
Literally, she said it was
shoulder
fucking...
Shoulder
to shoulder.
Yeah.
Bad. And then we look in the Swansea and we was talking last week, and everything's fucking shut in. They closed in Starbucks in Swansea, for fuck's sake. Yeah. And in London, they said it was fucking absolutely chock-a-block, absolutely crazy,
It's mad. It's mad to think, isn't it? I think there's a lot of what you said. I hadn't considered it before when you said about people that just go in big cities.
Yeah, So Cardiff will be rammed. Yeah. And every other fucking city around there, everyone just jump on the train 40 minutes.
Yeah.
And they done for, day out more than anything,
Yeah.
It is, unfortunately, so you'd rather spend your wages, your money in your own city.
Of course you would.
If the places aren't, what are you going to do? You're going to go to Cardiff, and everybody's going to say then, Cardiff's fucking great for shopping. Bristol, good for shopping. London. Yeah. No, I've done London. I don't want to go back. As you say, shoulder to shoulder. Yeah. It's fucking mayhem. And nobody says sorry. The fucking drill up there. Yeah. I can't handle it. I can't handle shopping in Swansea. Yeah. Never mind going up there again. No fucking chance.
It's all internet now, isn't it? Oh fuck, what about internet's down? You'd be the scruffiest cunts in Swansea. Oh yeah. Huh? Fucking hell.
Rich, you didn't fuck about that, be
I smelled it, mate. Paddy's pinched out of it.
I don't know. That's it.
They're only halves, yeah.
Well, they're the small ones, are they? I've been tucked up on them before now. You think you're buying a 330s, and you're fucking hell, I got a cracking deal. 20 bottles for fucking a tenner Budweiser, and then you crack them open and you go, hang on, something don't seem right about these. Yeah. And then
tell I'm a big fan. I don't know we'll be buying them now only because it's Christmas. There's no the bottles of Coke. Do you like a bottle of Coke?
I don't drink a lot of pop.
I'm exactly the same.
Only Christmas.
Squash.
I can't drink it.
Oh, bottle of Coke.
Oh man, I just drink Stella all Christmas.
So
before work and everything.
Internet was done.
That's the fucking blame. There's nothing else to drink yet.
No, do you buy bottles of Coke?
Christmas, yeah.
I can't drink.
Only Christmas.
I can't.
Tesco's, eh?
Huh?
Tesco's, eh?
Yeah, I don't think fucking Tesco's.
No, do you buy? No, I'm just asking you. Have you seen it anywhere?
Sainsbury's, old-fashioned bottle of Coke.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? And as it goes down like fucking Tom Hanks drinking Dr. Pepper and he's burping like fucking. You know what I mean? You've got to try and avoid the Coke. There's something about that fucking lingering. something about the fizziness when you're having a meal, which I love.
No,
you know what I mean?
no.
I can't cook once. It's got to be a couple of times a month, maybe. You can't fucking.
It repeats like fuck.
A lot of people. There's people like some drinks. You know, like we'll buy 2.5 litre bottles of Pepsi.
God.
How can you fucking drink that?
Well, your sugar levels must be fucked. I guess I picked people up in a taxi and they know the size of the fucking back seats in the car.
Yeah.
And they've got 2 of those big bags for life, just full of, Coke, fucking Fanta, you know what I mean? You must be going through bottles of that shit.
Yeah, it must be constantly burping.
We haven't gone here. We don't have any. You have squash every time we come in. We just drink squash and fucking water. You know what I mean? The only fizzy thing I got is the beers in the fridge. I'll be about fucking it, like. I mean, I can't fucking drink it. It fucking goes fucking through me.
It kills me. I can't.
I tell you what I had today. I had a is it Pepsi or Coke at McDonald's?
Coke.
Right. No, I haven't had a fucking McDonald's for ages. As close as I live to it,
Yeah,
I never have McDonald's.
Why?
I'm not interested really. I do try to eat healthy.
Yeah.
When I'm shit faced, that's the only time.
Yeah.
That's the only time.
But I had driven past the other day. I know they dropped something in there, but I saw new chicken big tasty.
Right.
No, it's stuck in my head. So today now I'm in the house and bored. Fucking
finish wrapping.
TV's gone down.
Yeah.
I can't watch fucking Making a Murderer 2.
Yeah.
And I'm going, fuck this, I'm going to go and have a chicken big tasty, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's not a normal big tasty.
No?
No, it was alright, like. It didn't blow my mind.
If you're talking burgers, it's got to be Five Guys, like.
I haven't been a Five Guys.
Never been.
Yes.
I'm too tight.
The bollocks.
I'm not paying 86 quid for a fucking 3-stack burger and a big stick.
Is it like worth the coin?
As a one-off now and again,
Like,
yeah, fucking.
Like,
we're not having one of them every week.
Like Wimpy used to be back in the day. For
exactly.
Your birthday treat.
But Five Guys haven't got a guy dressed as Mr. Wimpy. He's got the full Mr. Wimpy outfit. He got Dunlop trainers on. Buy a pair of fucking brogues, like,
Mr.
Dunlop fucking obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fucking,
Mr. Wimpy was the fucking daddy before McDonald's come along.
Oh,
Mr. Wimpy was your birthday. That's it. We're gonna fucking Mr. Wimpy.
It's your birthday. We're going downstairs and torturing this guy dressed as
Exactly.
For an hour.
I haven't seen anyone get fucking so badly beat up in Mr. Wimpy. When I went to Disneyland and the guy dressed as Geppetto tried fingering some bird from Sweden, it was fucking mayhem. Honest to God, him and fucking Pinocchio. Geppetto was a little fucker. She's about 63 with a big white moustache. Tried fingering a bird from Gothenburg. It was fucking chaos in there. Scooty kicked the own character out. Honestly, probably happened for fucking proper charges and everything. Apparently he'd been doing it for years, like touching little girls. Yeah, that's why he wants you. He'll go to Disneyland in Florida and do Japan, or like probably PG friendly. But Wimpy was lovely, wasn't it? Proper, you know what I mean? They introduced Bender in a bun. They wouldn't get away with that now, would it?
No.
It'd have to be like fucking, I don't know, non-gender in a bun.
Did you see the videos that were on the other day? The BBC wouldn't get away with this now. It was headlined.
Right.
And it was, one was Little Britain. I actually didn't watch Little Britain.
Yeah.
But the other one was, fuck me, Catherine Tate show.
Right, go on.
Right.
Hang on, this is only a couple of years
ago. This is not old. But it shows how in like probably 5 or 6 years the world had changed, right?
Yeah.
Now, it's a scene, right, where Catherine Tate is the secretary, and I think it's like she was an ongoing character, but she always pretends she can do stuff which she can't do.
Right, go on.
So the boss picks up the phone and he's like, oh my God, the interpreter hasn't turned up. And we've got these big clients coming. Oh, I can do the interpreter, right? So they sit around a table. Just picture the scene.
Yeah.
They got like, a Chinese guy. They got an African guy. They got fucking all ethnic colours, whatever you name it. There, anyone that could be a stereotype. Let's say. They got a Spanish guy, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They got a Dutch guy.
Yeah.
They got a Swedish guy. I think it was right. So when the guy says his little bit, she goes to each one and then speaks. Now, obviously, it's like proper, like, close to the bone.
Yeah,
it's not racist, right? But it's like taking the piss, you know what I mean? So it does that all the way through. No, it's funny, it's a funny scene. And it's not offensive at all.
No.
Right? It's just funny. But in this day and age now, there's so many pricks around.
Mate, snowflakes. I love that term, snowflake, because it is. You just can't say or do fucking anything.
Well, do you see the one this week with Peter?
Can't do it.
Peter or Peter, the animal.
Oh, kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Feed 2 birds with 1
fucking
bit of bread.
Scone or whatever it is.
Oh God, what the fuck is that all about? Do you
know, I'm starting to think that it's just a troll. Do you know what I mean? It's like, what can we do next
to get ourselves out there?
Yeah, to just right. Let's have a look at something here. All right, we can't call that anymore because that can be construed as against animals, like so. And I think they just do it for a novel. I'm hoping that's the case. That behind the scenes they're going, wow, we had these fucking lot again. They get it wound up. But the worry is that it's not like. Do you know what I mean? The worry is that these people are fucking genuine. You know what I mean? You're looking at them, you're going, what did he say? And everyone's like vilified. Well, you know what was Maxine was talking about Vernon Kay, and they had to apologise because he did an impression of Nick Knowles.
I know. Fucking hell.
It's embarrassing.
What are you apologising for? You won't get me apologising.
No,
you go fuck yourself. Fuck it. You know what I mean? You fucking prick. You know, you can't be getting offended by everything.
No.
Imagine how much effort that takes to be offended by everything.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Seriously, you could say pretty much anything to me, I won't get offended. Like,
oh fuck,
do you know what I mean? I takes everything as bad.
Yeah, I've had it for about 35 fucking years. Since I was about 8, it makes no fucking odds to me. And I'd say people have said things to all of us as we've all grown up, and now in this day and age you think fucking whatever, like, but somebody says something on the internet, goes on Twitter or Facebook or fucking Bebo or whatever the fuck it is, and it's just everybody's offended. There's always somebody out there, and then one person will say something and it just magnifies.
Yeah,
it's
something small can turn into something massive.
Yeah, things get taken out of context.
Yeah,
and then like especially with what's happened with like celebrity is like people have been targeted for things they've said. Let's ruin this guy's career because of something that's not offensive.
No,
but we are saying it's.
Do you want an example of this?
Right.
Perfect example that's happened this week. Did you see the Ballon d'Or?
I was going to mention about it.
Ballon d'Or. Hang on. The woman won the first ever women's one.
Yeah.
Right. And when she collected the award, Martin Solveig, I think he's a DJ, French house DJ, like all the clips show him saying, as he give her the award, they say to her, "Can you twerk?" And she just says no, walks off. Now the whole world now turned against this guy.
But that's all he focused on, isn't it?
But I haven't seen it. Right. What they didn't see was 10-20 seconds before she won the award, there was twerkers on stage. Right. So it was a big, huge act on stage twerking. So what he said was relevant to that.
It was just part of the conversation.
It was just a part of the conversation. They're like, you haven't just come out with "Can you twerk?"
Yeah, because if you take it as the way, that's what I was going to say. The context, see, I only saw that little
I've only seen the clip.
You only see a woman winning and then him straight away saying, "Can you twerk?" But what if you look 2 minutes before? There's a fucking stage full of dancers twerking.
It was all in there.
So Eve said, "Can you twerk?" Like he probably would have said to Pogba, "Can you twerk?"
If he was an
exactly.
Like that fucking guy now, I've been told he'll never host another thing again. He should lose his show in France. He's sexist. And he's like, well, he's apologising now. Instead of fronting and probably just saying, "Fuck you," right? No, fuck off.
That's the only way down.
That
is the only way down.
I either say, "Oh, to be fair, fuck off," I don't really care. Like, he's a multi-millionaire anyway.
10 years ago, you could have got him in it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just everybody's offended.
No, you know, if it's genuinely offensive, people would turn and go, that was a little bit ropey. Like, I didn't understand.
It didn't go like that, getting flaps out. Now that would have been out of order. Even if there had been a stage full of dancers, like getting flaps out. But like, if he's saying that, then fair enough. But if he's just saying do twerk when there's a stage full of twerkers behind him, you know what I mean? Like Ron Atkinson when he fucking give Desai shit, didn't it? Like, you know what I mean? That's a proper offensive thing, you know?
Right.
And he still couldn't recover Big Ron.
That was because that's the way, because Big Ron got caught off camera. Right? So that's the way people look at that and go, that's the way Ron must talk when
exactly.
That's a different ball game. That's why he never got anywhere. You know what I mean? If you're making a joke, even if it is, you can't even say that's off colour. Like, do you know what I mean? You know, I watched Ricky Gervais's latest stand-up the other day, and he talks quite a bit about that because Ricky Gervais will just say anything. Money. And he has a bit, right, about a 20-minute bit about getting involved in arguments on Twitter and offending people by accident. Like trying to explain. And, you know, basically the same thing. In the end, he should have just turned around from the start and just told them all to fuck off. He don't care, like. You know, everyone wants to get offended by everything, like. You know, it's just, I don't understand it, like, you know what I mean? A joke's a joke. And especially in, like, the comedy sense, you know. But, like, if something's genuinely offensive, fair enough. But I very rarely see this stuff as genuinely offensive, and and people jump all over it. They want to end people's careers, and you know they like, and a lot of the political stuff you see, like. I know in America, James Woods have basically had his like career fucking ended because he's like a Trump supporter and a conservative.
Yeah, of course,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he's not a left winger.
Yeah, because he doesn't just go with it like everyone else.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
Like at the minute, do you see the George Bush's funeral yesterday?
Right, no.
George Bush Senior, who was fucking, let me tell you, probably one of the most corrupt men in the fucking planet.
Yeah.
A lot of people fucking died.
A lot of people don't know, like, day JFK died. This is how fucking mad this could be. Day JFK died, there was something like 4 or 5 American presidents in Texas that day, like JFK, Lyndon Johnson, George Bush was there because he was it with like.
But he wasn't a president then.
No, of course he wasn't. But like future presidents,
Yeah.
like you know, and it was like he's corrupt as fuck. The Bush, you know, the Bush loves it, and so it's fucking brilliant to see, right? Because. No, like, could be a funeral in Swansea of a big family, right? So everyone's in there, the Obamas, the Bushes, Dick Cheney's behind him, which is a film coming out called The Vice.
Right.
Fucking hell, which looks amazing. Type in The Vice trailer in YouTube. What a fucking trailer. I don't know what the film's going to be like. Christian Bale have gone fat as fuck to play Dick Cheney. It looks amazing. From the people who've done The Big Short.
Right, yeah,
which is a film.
Great film, yeah.
So they're in this funeral, the Obamas, the Bushes, Jimmy Carter's there, and they all high-fiving, they all shaking hands, Hillary Clinton and all that. And all of a sudden, Trump walks in. And all of a sudden, right, everyone just starts looking at the front, starts picking up the order of service. No, like we all do, like, you know, we haven't spoken with him, like in 2 years, comes in, oh, just have a look at the order of service, see what him's going. Hillary Clinton picks it up, holds it to her face, like, I know everyone ignores Trump, like, fucking, and I'm looking at it and thinking, that could be any family in any part of the world in a normal funeral. Like, it's fucking crazy, like, you know.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, fuck, mate. Everyone's the same, innit? Every fucking person on the planet is the same. They felt uncomfortable like we could in a fucking family fucking funeral, like, you know.
Yeah, but you are right though, fucking the Bushes are crap as fuck. They're in with the Saudis and that, and they
fuck, yeah.
Well, you see, I don't watch much telly. That's my biggest fucking thing. You talk about Breaking Bad and all that malarkey. I haven't seen squat. I've watched a bit of Walking Dead. And that is it, like, so I am out of touch, whatever it is, Narcos, or like you always tweet stuff about programs you watch. I don't watch fucking toffee. So I'm out of
time or what?
Time, mate, always busy. And I know now the SVR boys are going to be saying something like that, because that's the fucking running joke, because I'm always fucking busy.
Running joke, funny you should say, as a running joke.
As a running joke, running is a fucking joke. I just, maybe by the time I sit down, you know what it's like being parents as well, and you're young, you know, kids are young, by the time they do the activities, you sit down at 10 o'clock at night, and I just think, fuck, I'm not starting watching something now. So I used to be a fucking massive fan of The Walking Dead. Yeah. Massive. I got up as far as
everyone used to be a massive fan of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, it went through a bit of a I don't know, I haven't watched, I think, 7
I've missed the last 2 seasons.
That's the 2 I haven't seen.
But the first two, first two.
No,
the second one with that black girl come in the forest and cut someone's head off.
Yeah, but there was parts of it which was good, but a large part of the second one was finding that little girl in the fucking shed.
Just went the shed.
But let's be fair, right? When she walked out the shed.
She come out, man.
I don't know if the payoff was worth the fucking 9 episodes before they found her.
It did drag
She was
on,
in the fucking shed for 6 months.
Yeah.
Screaming at the telly, go and check the fucking shed.
Yeah.
Get over
it. That is,
when she comes out, right, that is a good, decent enough payoff, but not for the fucking 9 episodes. That was 3 episodes.
That did drag on. But like say 3, 4, 5 were tidy, 6 was tidy. I think 7 and 8. I am fucking picked it back up.
No, it's died to death. I think the whole world has said that.
I don't think this is a spoiler, but Rick died, didn't he? Just recently.
What? That's the fucking end of that.
Fuck me.
Can we just cancel that recording?
Don't tell me Cardi's on after Rick, then.
Yeah.
Would they follow that?
Well, I like I say, they've gone away from the comic books because Rick doesn't die in the comic books. So
it was a comic book, man.
Yeah, he's Rick.
Fuck,
man.
That's
where it originated.
Right, okay.
So like in the comic books, where they are now in the show, the TV show. In that part of the comic book, Rick is still alive. But he's older. It's much further down the line. Like he's like in his like 50s. Like time has passed. You know what I mean? So, but they they have sort of had to deviate because obviously who's the guy who plays Rick?
Oh, Andrew. Andrew.
can't think of his
That's
first name.
Yeah, go on. Yeah.
Not Andrew Garfield.
No,
That was Spider-Man, wasn't he? Anyway, he Andrew Lincoln.
That's it. Yeah.
He's he's not aging like Rick is, because you can just draw him in a fucking cartoon, can you? So he's not aging the same. So
and he probably wants to go and play fucking Shakespeare.
I think
you don't want to be playing that cunt for the next fucking 20
I think he's
years.
realised the arse end of falling out of it, isn't it? So it's like, let's fucking get out now. So it came up, I don't know what I'd watched before, but it came up as a suggestion on it, and it actually showed the scene on Walking Dead where he dies, so I didn't need to see it.
No, it's done.
Watch it. Fuck that. Fucking pointless.
There's probably people listening going, oh, nice reference. You know,
That's the end of fucking
Go watch the champ, for fuck's sake. He dies as well.
No, things like that, like I say, fucking Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones. You know, there's people out there say, I haven't seen it, they must be the only person. I am that person as well. I just don't get a chance to sit down.
Problem we've got now is, when you see something that's 6 seasons, you think, well, that's
I don't want to start watching.
That's a mile away. That's a mile away. Unless you proper fucking has a bad injury or ends up having a serious illness and you're on the set even 3 months. Point to start.
This is the thing with Making a Murderer, the second season of Making a Murderer. I finished the Vietnam one, which took me ages to get through, way longer than it should have.
I want to try and watch it.
Brilliant. Just because I was watching it in 30-minute spells, because I'm ducking and diving, same as you. And then today now, I did have a little bit of time, so I did three episodes. You've seen it all, have you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's fucking mind-boggling.
Crazy.
Absolutely mind-boggling.
Crazy to think they're still fucking in, like.
Incredible. I can't work it out. I'm like, they must be fucking conning you somewhere along the line as a viewer.
Yeah, because that's the story they want to give it.
Yeah, like we've always said, you've got one of these things, they will be swayed one way because there's no drama in it. If they actually go, no, hang on, he is fucking guilty as fuck. They got to give the fucking out, but it doesn't look like he's guilty in any way. I never thought he was guilty after the first one. It definitely doesn't look. He's even getting worse now through the second one.
She's a motherfucker.
She don't give a fuck.
What's this? Making a Murderer.
Making a Murderer. They've got another
female fucking solicitor.
She's like a specialist in getting people who are incarcerated and they shouldn't have been out of prison.
Yeah.
And then once she saw Making a Murderer come out, they had tried contacting her previously.
Yeah, she fucked them off for years.
But as soon as it could come
on Netflix,
big case. Yeah. She's a big name. Then throw it in, she'll be getting more fucking cases. Yeah. She's on top of it, but she don't fuck around, does she?
No, she basically says to him, if you've done it, I'll fucking find out, like.
Yeah,
I'll tell the world who've done it. Yeah. And he's like, no, I don't give a fuck,
Yeah. She says, if you're guilty, you do not want to hire me. That's basically what she said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You don't hire me if you're guilty because I will just prove that you're guilty.
Yeah.
But at the minute, she's going, like, say, only 3 episodes in, and I'm going, and she's just like shaking her head. How the fuck did they get away with this?
Yeah.
It's fucking. But now I've watched 3 episodes. I'm like, when am I going to sneak another fucking episode in now? It'll probably be another fucking 2 weeks. Like,
poor Tennant's like man at talk, I reckon. 100%. I reckon I could kill the guy who works in the Chinese shop and get away with it. 100%. I blame it on Cobley because Cobley delivers them now and again. They give me a dodgy Chinese style once they had the shits, and I'm gonna end up fucking killing him and stick him in the back of a truck behind the Union.
But how much of your lack of time is because of Maltsters Juniors?
Well, that's only a Thursday and a Sunday, isn't it? Thursday's training, Sunday's obviously match day with my age group. We do have meetings once a month. Again, I think the first Tuesday every month. But it is, I say kids activities, but with the Maltsters Juniors, it does take over. I never thought it would be like this when I got asked to come down like 4 years ago down at Harwood Park. It's just fucking crazy, mate. Crazy.
With most people with a junior section of football, if you're going in as a coach, you're going into an established setup, and do you know what I mean? If I become St Joseph's coach tomorrow, I'm a coach in a section that's been run for
already up and running.
40 fucking years, right? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the same with a lot of clubs, but with Mall, you've gone in with a number of boys and you've set that up on your own. Like, so how the fuck do you even go about that? How would you contact and get involved?
Mitchell's probably said a bit on that as well, but like we got like with Doody now, Justin, he was the club secretary of the seniors, and then he's with the juniors, so Justin would know more about that than me. Justin, fair play to him, 13 years, I think it's about 13 years as a club sec with the seniors, so he sort of had all that sorted. we were just, as parents, we were just like, just fucking turn up, bring your boy down, because that's what happened when Mitchell and James were down there with, I think it was under 9s at the time, down Havant Park, and it was either Mitchell or James, just said to me, messaged me one day, he said, we're starting a fucking team under 6s, bring your elders down, no doubt you like football. Got down there, Havant Park, great, James was over there with his 9s, and we had however numbers we had for the under 6s, all different fucking ages. We had two or three under 8s, with the pie them off in the future, like.
Yeah.
But within a week or two, I ended up more or less fucking running the team. So then you're thrown right in the deep end, as you say. If you stepped in with an established team now, you're just like, right, it's your coach. We're going to make you a coach, you're going to put you on a course, you got to do a DBS check, and we're up and running, and you go in, like. But to go from nothing to what we are now, it was you tend to forget how much went into it. From not just myself, but as you say, there was 4 or 5 of us at the time who were just piling all our time into it to get it up and running, and it was very fucking stressful. When I look back at it now, I was running 2 age groups, I was running under 6s, under 7s, and that really fucking broke me. Doing the training, trying to keep all the children happy, because that's what it's all about. You know, just make sure they're playing football, talking to parents, arranging training, as I say. It's hard to comprehend how much is involved in it, going from the start, like. And the work the boys put in, the work, they say, Mitchell, James, Justin, Dean Wallace, when he started, you know, Gary Norman was there for a little bit. But to just have that volume of people coming up and asking you questions, and take my boy, right, he's this age, he's that age. You know, the first year was fucking chaotic, proper chaotic. But then slowly but surely, after running those 2 age groups, I think I ran the 2 age groups for, well, I've done the under 6s for 3 years. And now I'm moving on now with the under 7s with my youngest, because my eldest was just like, after about 3 weeks, he was just like, Dad, I don't like football, I don't want to be here. He'd be playing football and he'd be picking up a fucking leaflet. Dad, look at this leaflet. Fucking tackle the boy, tackle him there, stop the ball going in, like. Look at this.
Still like I know, yeah.
Fucking right he is, yeah.
No.
Yeah, not interested in football whatsoever, but I persisted with him, I kept him going for a year.
You can't force him, can you?
No, but I needed him there as well, like, because we had low numbers, and we were getting tanked every week, and it was hard work, it really was. You know, you'd have coaches, you find it a bit condescending on times, you'd have a coach come up and say, I remember being like, tap on the shoulder, just keep going, you will get there in the end, like, you know, I remember being like you, and the boys were getting hammered, they weren't scoring goals, and now I find myself, I'm saying that to coaches now. We are playing boys on the under 7s on Sundays, and I got a nice bunch of boys. You know, they know how to play the game. You know, there's all different levels in my team. I got 2 fair teams. And Owen James Elsey running as well, and Craig Jones. It's just 2 fair. And the boys are playing nice football. So I'm that coach. And we're going on to those other coaches and going, it'll come, mate. Don't worry about it. No, just keep at it. It will come. But it was a lot of hard work, mate. I have forgotten half the stuff that we went through. Yeah. You know, parents are great. 90% of the parents were, I even say more than 90% of the parents. They just been great. They've been really good with us. Just accepting what we were doing. They were happy enough for us to get our kids out there, their kids out there playing football. You know, but a lot of them don't realise what goes into it. Yeah. What goes into the running of it. As I say, the getting the permits, getting the courses, the DBS checks. A lot of them just go, here's my 20 quid, get my boy playing football. Yeah. You know, not in a nasty way, not in a fucking horrid way. But yeah, it was just a lot of work, mate. You know, and like I say, I'm not going to take fucking all the credit for it, because I say Mitchell done his bit, James is Mr. Maltsters, James Bonymaen. He is Mr. Maltsters, fair play to him, fucking through and through. You know, and I say Justin as well. It's just a lot of work. A lot of work. But we got there.
Yeah, it was like, you know, I've been asked fucking numerous times to coach, you know, and help out and stuff. I think if you've probably done it yourself, you know someone on a sideline who played a bit of football, you say, oh, you know, good fucking. And I've always said I never wanted to coach. I never saw myself as a fucking coach. Yeah. I'm a bit fucking mental for that. Like, do you know what I mean? My art's in everything. Yeah. So for me now, watching my kids play, like I've got to like really, I keep everything in mud. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right. So inside, I'm fucking screaming, right? But outside, I don't want to be that prick on the line and screaming. But I think if you have me coaching, then I think I coach like I played, right?
Yeah.
Which is non-stop gobbing on a line, right?
Yeah.
So I never wanted to do it. In a way, Niall playing for Maltsters and Cian playing for Saints actually worked for me because I could turn to both coaches and say, look, I can't coach Cian's team because I've got Niall over here, and I can't coach Niall's team because I got Cian over here. And I sort of play market here. Even though Leon for the Saints have asked me now and again, and I'll step in when Mark's not there or Leon's not there. And the same with the Maltsters. Before Chrissy Holt come on board, Kev would ask me to help him out, and I didn't mind doing it off and on for a while. I just never wanted to coach. But you know, there is a lack of coaches. Is that fair to say?
Oh, massively, mate, massively. Like I said, we've been lucky. We've had parents who come along, and like we nearly lost one age group because I had to take a step back because I was doing both. Because I was doing both age groups, and it was affecting me because I was taking it a bit too serious. And one or two things happened. And James actually rang me and said, "Rich, you got to get a coach in, you got to get some parents involved, or the age group's got to go." Now, me being me, I like if we build in something, I want to fucking keep it going. I want to make it as popular and as good and as positive as we can. Like, so we've been lucky with the age groups, Carl Hutchins, Nicky Price, sorry. We've been lucky that parents have stepped in. Johnny Norman come across, Kev Dicatalio come across from a different team. They brought an age group with them. We've been lucky. So it is fucking hard. I say I've just been lucky. I've just been lucky with parents who have come on board and done it. And I say they get to a point where we might lose age groups. But luckily parents have stepped in, and we haven't had any shouters. We haven't had anybody which you see in our all age groups, all levels. It's fucking embarrassing.
You won't believe it.
I was up in the New with watching my nephew play the Saints, and some fucking mush who I've never seen before, and believe me, if he'd have played football, I would have crossed paths with him sometime in my fucking life, where this fucking, because even if he was shit, I'd have ended up playing against him, and if he was fucking brilliant, I'd have seen him playing in the first team. And he walked on with a fucking iPad and started showing the kids what to do with the iPad. Wally Popham used to walk on with a fucking apple, and he didn't have enough Steve Jobs, I can tell you right now, like, you know what I mean? Fucking hell.
It's some people out there, mate, they just take it too fucking serious. You got them in the under sixes, you were playing, and all I tell my kids every time, throughout all the 4 years, and that's the one question I ask them at the end, have you enjoyed yourself? I don't care about the score. If you win, you win. If you lose. Have you enjoyed? Yes. Fucking happy days. And they say you look around then and you've got coaches, and you can hear them on the other pitches. I played against them, and I've been refereeing games. I said, right, you referee that line, I'll referee that line. And you were just saying to you kids, well done, good pass, good tackle, track back, enjoy. And you got coaches there going, fucking get stuck in, fucking smash him, take it, and he's coming up with stuff, and I'm thinking, they're fucking 5 and 6 years old.
Of course,
They even play the fucking game. It's fucking mind-boggling. I know it's going to get worse as it gets older. I know they're going to start talking to kids, and this is why as well, when you hear of under 12s, under 13s and the 14s, the fucking mouths on some of these kids who are gobbing off the parents on the line, and the coaches aren't doing anything about it. I know they're 12, 13, they think they're Billy Big Balls, they start effing and jeffing.
I was the fucking world's worst. Do you know how many times I told my man to fuck off because he had me stuff on the line? I'll fucking fill you in. Fuck off.
But this is talking to other parents as well, you know, not just your man. I got it with Dylan now. I know Dylan gives me grief. Dad's my coach, I can get away with it. Like tonight in training, I banned him from training on Tuesday. I said, you're not coming, you're not going to Muay Thai, you're not going to fucking swimming, you're not going to football. I said, you're having a week off everything. Me, like a soft fuck I am, I folded tonight, right, come on. He's fucking buckled 2 boys in training. He's had a screaming fit in a corner because I give a decision against him. He's fucking 7 years old. I'm going to have this, unless I nip it in the bud, I'm going to have it for a long time with him. Like, I've told him he can fuck off elsewhere. Not the Saints. He's not the fucking Saints. Like.
We don't want him, the little cunt. Sounds like a fucking menace.
Honest to fuck, mate. Honest to fuck.
Maybe you can play him alongside Cian and stop him getting kicked up in the fucking head the way he does. It's the only time I flip my lid, right? And I've been watching, like, obviously, because Niall now is in his 4th year, Cian's in his 3rd year. I was a little bit later starting, and I haven't had to flip my lid yet. Because I knew I stand on the sideline, I know at some point someone's going to do something which makes me flip my lid. And I didn't really mean the kids on the pitch at the
But you're waiting for a parent or a coach to say something.
And I'd be, I'll just come over there now. You know, and I knew, because I knew my head would go, especially when it was my kids, or kids in general. Like, you know what I mean? If I know all these kids now, I know all the Maltsters kids in our age group, all the Kia's age group. Someone's being a fucking prick, and I'm going to have a word. So, we played, I won't name them, let's say we played a team, right, okay, in the pre-season friendly. Now, this team, every time we played them, they've just scythed Kian to fucking bits, right? And, it's like as if they've looked, because we've all played the game, and when we played a game as an adult, you went, number 7's fucking tidy.
He's fucking having it.
He's having it, and he is, right? And it's like as if the people there have gone, I'm not saying they told him to kick him, but let's say they went, the number 7 for Saints, if you get on top of him, you'll probably be alright, right? And this team played 2 older boys, because they were short. And mate, you see the fucking tackles that went in on Kian, right? They were fucking horrific. And one went in, right? And one of these older boys come to the right and one come to the left, and he knocked the ball through the two of them, went past the two of them, and they played, the ball was gone, they couldn't play the ball, they just literally hit him up in the air. Now they hit both his legs up in the air, he went so high, he came face first down into the ground, couldn't protect himself, nothing, knocked the wind out of him. I fucking flipped. I fucking flipped because I was on the line. I screamed like, no. I said, that's not football. I said, that's not football. I said, how do you think that you can do that? Before I realised it, I'm screaming at these 2 fucking 7-year-olds, right, 8-year-olds, right? I'm on the pitch. What do you think? Because I'm thinking myself, if you've ever played a game, there's making an honest attempt for the ball, and then there's just smashing someone.
You could see an accident, you could see a badly timed tackle, or, you know.
In that game.
That's it, and they should know what smashing someone is.
Oh, mate, they smashed him. And he, in that, this is a friendly, right? In that friendly pre-season this year, he had already been done 3 or 4 times in that fucking game, right? And I let him go. And then that one was real bad. And the fucking coach come over. Because there were 2 games going on at the same time. He was actually their coach, was on the other pitch, and he came walking over towards me. And I turned to him. I realised then none of these other parents have said a fucking word. They probably going, "Who's that devil coming on the fucking pitch?" Like, And he's come over to me, and I said, "Mate, I'm sorry for shouting." I said, "But that was absolutely disgusting." I said, "And it's not the first time." I said, "You've got to have a word. You were a fucking coach." And the guy was like, "Oh, I really apologise." Mate, the only challenge is still winning after that.
After it, like,
mate. It was fucking horrendous. It was the worst I've seen in the 4 years since Nile started until today, let's say, 4 and a bit years that I've seen where they just went out and they hatchet jobbed him. It was fucking horrific. And when it's your own son, right, I'm worried, like, that it will put him off. That was what I was worried about. When it first started happening, when he first started getting kicked, I was worried that it will put him off. But thankfully, he's stubborn as fuck. He must get it from his mother. Because he still rides challenges, he still gets kicked week in, week out, and he still gets up and cracks on, thankfully. But these are kids we are talking about now. These are babies, like, right? You know, where's the rules? Like, it has been, I gotta be honest, since that day, there's been slightly better this year. You know? But I think there was, in a lot of games that I watched, and this is with Nyland, with Wiki, it was like as if, we'll just let fouls go. You know what I mean? There's no refereeing as such. Someone gets knocked down, unless it's like a real bad one. It's like, oh, come on, get up. You know, the push is in the back, the left. Like, you know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, if a foul's a foul, it's a foul. You know what I mean? If it's a shove, or if it's a fucking hack up in the air, it's a foul. They're all fouls. If you don't teach kids at 7 or 8 years of age, they're going to think at 10 years of age, they can still kick people up in the fucking air. You know? So, that was one thing that always frustrated me, like, you know, it has, as this year it has been a lot better, like, I think obviously all the coaches learning at the same time, and I see it with Kev, you know, Kevin's learned now, so Kevin doesn't let anywhere near as much go that he used to. Same with Leon doesn't let anything go like he may have used to, because maybe it's a confidence thing. You're a young coach, it's like you're a year in, you're 2 years in.
It is as well, it is, like, I think I'm hard on my boys. If I see the other side foul and they might only be a push and you try to get it right, I'll fucking stop the game with my boys, and I got them like that, and giving me the old fucking, you know, the shoulder lock.
There's not enough coaches do it the other way.
No. I'm always hard on my own team, and like 99.9% of all other coaches, you're always hard on your own son. And that fucking wrecks me. The missus always says, he was so hard on Dylan. I can't help it. Don't get me wrong, he loves a fucking tackle. He does love a tackle. But you're always harder on your boy. Somebody else puts the same tackle in as my son, and I'm like, that's a fucking good tackle. That's a ball and boy fucking tackle. My boy does it, I'm like, fucking free kick.
Well, did you see these new rules, right? There was actually a thing on TalkSport last week, right, about new rules that they're bringing in. What I found out actually when I did a bit of research into it, we do a bit of research now and again.
Get out of town.
And, it was actually the rules were sort of put forward about a year ago. But I don't know how much you know about this, right? I'm assuming you know all of this, right? But I wrote
You're assuming,
right?
fucking mate, I'm with fucking 4-7-year-olds.
Like some of these I found good, and some of them I just thought they were right. Sliding tackles banned. Every sliding tackle.
Funny enough, Klopp had murders with Sean Dyche last night, didn't he? And he was saying sliding tackles.
I saw something like that.
What, in the pro game?
Yeah.
Klopp needs to fuck off.
I know. Klopp had murders with Sean Dyche.
Really?
You could see, I saw it on Sky News last night, they were having words as we were walking off.
All it was, he fucking Liverpool hell of a side. Like Sean Dyche told them, fucking leave it on him a bit. Like, fucking hell, nothing wrong with that.
No, I think once you reach a certain age, I'm not talking about. I think once you get to about, I don't think slide tackles should be banned. No. Decent slide tackles all day. I see some of the kids at Keynes age, their timing is immaculate for tackles, right? Yeah. And I got no problem with that at all. If you want to clean Keane out, win the ball and with the man, fine. But attacks and tackling on a fucking knee, then But slide tackles banned. That's
so what age? What's that done from under 16?
FA. But I didn't get an age group. This is everything that they're on about bringing in, right?
Right.
Blue cards, which is a sin bin, right?
Fucking not having that.
Right. So coaches now, Rich and the coach for fucking Penland, for argument's sake, they're going to have to get together and sin bin a kid. Is that going to fucking work?
You've got to go against each other straight away, you know?
Yeah.
I think you should be sin bin. I don't think you should.
This is a cracker pad. You'll love this one. You'll love this one. Spectators to clap both teams, but not allowed to shout.
Oh, fuck off, you fucking nonce.
I know that one.
This makes me glad I got a fucking girl. Like, why not? You know what I mean?
So you talk about now, right? Everyone's passionate. Now, in a way, I can understand. Look, shouting like what you were talking about, like you said, with the fucking people who don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they screaming on a pitch, and they, you know, I've yet to come across anyone, touch wood, who've said fucking do him. Went in along them lines in either of the sides that I go to watch.
I did hear. I'll be honest, but I did hear 2 weeks. I heard, come on, kill him. That's what I heard. Kill him.
Kill him?
Yeah, and then on the Sevens match, and I said that to one of the parents. But the second half end, she was from fucking Tornapandy or something, and the name was Kaelin.
Oh,
so I fucking misheard it. I was going to set the boy on him. I said, boy, if she shouts kill him again, you go in, you catch him on the throat with these studs. But then I heard then his name was Kaelin. But she is so Welsh, so but go on, carry on.
There was a girl in my school called Man On, which would have been fucking crazy last year, honestly. She lived up on the Dowie way and her name was Man On. So she played for fucking Doncaster Bell. She'd be fucked like.
The thing was, what they were saying on TalkSport when they were talking about it, was like as if it's supposed to be completely silent round the pitch. Like as if there's supposed to be nothing. And even the coaches, when I was reading about it, this is what they were saying. Coaches are not to shout, but to ask questions to guide a player. So let's say I'm playing, right? And you're coaching, Rich, and I kicked the ball right when I should have kicked it left. Instead of going, oh right, you should have knocked it over there to the right. You're supposed to go, oh Ryan, do you think you could have done that differently there? Now, look, I understand. Right.
Bring back Tommy Hutchinson and Andy Legg fighting after the game.
I think I can understand in training how you would do that to
you could stop the, I've seen James Norman do it. He stops the game and says, right, you made a wrong decision. I get that, but not in a fucking match.
In the middle of a match, how can you ask the fucking 7-8-year-old kids and you're trying to ask them a question, their mind's doing a million things because they're playing football. So I can understand in a training session, you stop the game and you say, look, just take your time, put your foot on the ball, play it to the right. You know what I mean? Or just use that as an example. That's fair enough. In the middle of a game, I don't think you can do that. This is actually one which they should do, and this should be in Wales, but it's not. But it's in England. And I'm saying this because I'm biased because my boy's a goalkeeper, right? Retreat line rule, right? They do this in England. I was talking to Leon Murnieks, you know Leon Murnieks?
Yeah, of course.
I was talking to Leon Murnieks about this. He was the one who was telling me about this, but I saw it afterwards. That in England, what they do is when the keeper gets a ball in his hands, right, or on from a goal kick, the attacking team has to retreat to the halfway line. So then the keeper can put the ball down and he can play from the back, or he can roll the ball out and everything. It's about getting the boys to play from the back.
I've touched his movement. Yeah.
What's happened this year with Nigh is they've got this rule, right? You can't kick the ball out of your hands. You have to bounce kick it.
Right.
But as soon as the ball bounces, it's in play.
Yeah.
So what you find teams doing?
Everyone's fucking
standing
on his foot, like.
Right. So what are you learning then? You've got kids standing this close to my boy, right?
Yeah.
So he's got to then throw it with them standing in front of him. Throw it. Now this has only happened on a couple of occasions. To be honest, the coaches got together, and this was a Swansea league rule, right? And the coaches got together before the games. So let's say it's Mall, Saints, Putten and fucking Anastawi, and the coaches will get together and say, look, that rule's bullshit, isn't it? Yeah. We'll just we'll ask our players to retreat so the keeper can kick the ball.
Yeah.
We're not asking the players to retreat to the halfway line, but not to attack the ball when the goalkeeper kicks it. And it's the same for every side. Next season, they play in 11 side. You can kick the ball straight out of his fucking hands. Yeah. So that's just that. But I think for the young kids, that should be.
I admit, I do it now. I do it with my under 7s. I've done it with under 6s, and especially if the boys are. There's nothing worse when there's another coach. I know, like we haven't got goalkeepers, and they're taking a goal kick, and there's one of my players is 3 yards away from him. Then like I get my boys back. My boys are back. I know it's no halfway line, but my boys are back because you want to see. Again, they're kids. They're fucking 5 and 6 and 7 years old. You want to see them playing the ball out and let them play the fucking game.
Yeah.
Don't know. I've always done that myself.
Yeah.
Some coaches do, some coaches don't.
It was one thing that I would, but you like you say, what you see with the coaches who are competitive.
Yeah.
They want to win at a young.
Fuck me, there's some competitive coaches.
They will push the men. Before Niall really worked on his kicking. But previously his kicking wasn't so great, and you'd see teams push their team right up the pitch, because they knew he couldn't kick it far, push it right on him. You know what I mean? So like to go and win games. I understand it. If you're playing for the league or you're playing for the cup, that's a natural thing you would do, like, innit?
Yeah.
So that's why we worked. Me and him, I take him to the park, and we really worked on his kicking. Now he's kicking the halfway line. That's options out the window. Teams can't do that. They got to drop off now. You know what I mean? But I always felt that it was it's definitely not teaching him anything or teaching any of the players around him anything. It's just, and I don't think it teaches the boys playing against him much, because there's nothing to win at this age. Like, you know what I mean? No. Teams are winning for nothing. No. You know what I mean? For nothing apparently. But anyway, that was that. But goalkeepers can't pick up from a back pass, because next year when he turns under 12s, they won't be able to pick up.
So they haven't seen it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Straight into it.
So, but I've seen teams do that, drop a goal kick down, knock it out to the full back, knock it straight back in the keeper's hands, so you can play further. Yeah. Equal playing time rule. So I suppose you would do that anyway, wouldn't it?
I always do, regardless of any level.
So every kid will have the same.
Right.
I'm a massive fan of that. That don't happen everywhere, let me tell you.
I can tell you for certain that in the 2 teams that I'm involved with, that happens.
Oh, that's great. Right? I like that.
In other teams,
parents more.
Not
two of us.
Yeah, you will see both sides of it, and I can see. I can tell you that I've seen both sides of it. Let me give you an example of it, right? And Kian in his team is one of the strongest players, if not the strongest player.
Yeah.
So let's say Leon puts his strongest team on a pitch. They would be very rarely. He would never. I'll say that he would never put his strongest team on the pitch.
Right.
They would. Say he's got 3 or 4. Say he's got 4 strong boys. He would put 2 on one half and 2 on the other half. To do it that way, for argument's sake. And let's say we win in the game, and then he may take Kian off, put a weaker boy on, and then we go from 2-0 up to 3-2 down. Leon wouldn't put Kian back on then. To like get back up.
Yeah.
It's like, no, you've played your 5 minutes at this.
That's good. So, I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree that that's the way it should be. But I know for a fact that this isn't me, but some of the other parents of strong kids were like, "Oh, we've thrown that away a bit." And my old man, I had to keep telling my old man, like a lot, because my old man's super competitive. I'm like, Dad, results do not matter. Do not worry about it. And I've been saying this the last couple of years, and now he gets it. Like, if you're, maybe
they will when they hit under 11s and then they play the football.
Yeah, no, I think it changes when there's something on the table to win. Then you've got If you started at under 5s or under 6s, let's say under 6s, if you started at under 6s, by the time you're under 12s, if some of those kids haven't caught up, you have to pick your strongest team for the benefit of the strong boys.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you'll lose those strong boys. Because strong boys will naturally gravitate to strong teams.
Yeah.
That's the way it goes. You know what I mean? So you have to be in then at under 12s when you're going for leagues, cups, 5-a-side, 6-a-sides that means stuff. You have to pick your strongest team. But at this age, definitely equal playing time. Because otherwise, how are boys who are not as strong as some, how are they supposed to get better?
How many kids do you know that were crap as kids and end up as adults just being fucking really good footballers? Like
I've seen massive improvements in kids that I was sure would be the daisy pickers, like you said. Right? The kids sitting on the sideline picking the daisies. I've seen a couple of kids like that, and now they're like integral parts of the team. Like, fuck me, you couldn't live without them. And the first time I ever saw him, I went, that guy will never make a footballer. You know what I mean?
I had it. He's a young boy with me now, and if I were to give out a most improved medal, he would have it, because I got 5 or 6 strong boys, and I've put those boys together before now as a strong team, and they've played other strong teams, and they've had their fucking asses kicked. So I've gone down the route now of having 2 fair teams. I've got 14 kids in my age group, 2 teams of 7. I never get the 14. I think once I've had the 14 there. So I got 2 teams of 6, 2 subs, and there was one young boy, and he's a lovely fucking kid. And the first time he came on the pitch up in Britain Ferry with Ray Pennock and with Atlanta Darcy, and he fucking broke his heart. I even had to get his own man to come on the pitch with him and have a game of. He had to hold his hand. And he played, I think he might have even touched the ball once. He didn't want to fucking move. Within 3 weeks, that boy was running on that pitch, absolutely loving life. And now, he wants to be a goalkeeper. He's a fucking great defender for me. I'll pick him in any team against any of the under 7s I'll play. He fucking absolutely loves it. And to get that satisfaction as a coach, and I'm just a fucking dad. I do it for fun. I do it to help other people out. To see that satisfaction of that little boy enjoying his football and loving it, that's it for me. That is it for me. I absolutely fucking love it. I think it's great. But there are people out there who won't give him the same game time. No. For me, it's 8 minutes each way. Again, we're up in Darcy now. It's 8 minutes each half. And if I got 2 subs and I got 4 boys on, regardless who they are, regardless if you're fucking behind or in front,
you rotate.
4 minutes, the alarm goes off my phone, off you go. And my youngest is like, Dad, I don't want to go off. You fucking going off, boy. Because as a parent on the side of the pitch, they are paying the same money as you per month. And all you want to see is you boy having a fucking game of football. Yeah. You're not going to leave him on the side of the pitch for fucking 3 weeks and go, he's fucking rubbish, I'm not going to play him. No. Fuck
You'd
that.
be surprised how many people do all, mate.
Mate, I've heard of a few coaches like that. And I've heard other coaches go on to him from the same club and say, he hasn't played for 3 weeks, and they've gone, he's fucking shit, I'm not going to play him. But you can't have that philosophy. They're children.
I've seen it all the way through. You look at them, and I've been around 4 years now, I know the kids.
Yeah.
So you go in, they play in the strongest team today against us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you'll see the boys, and they're just sitting on the line.
Yeah.
And if the game's close, they won't get a minute.
I hate that.
They won't get a minute.
I hate that.
You know what I mean?
That happened to me when I was 11. I didn't start playing until 11 with Kamal Albion, with Gordon Gray. It was Kamal Albion and Gordon Gray, I didn't get any game time. I'm no fucking footballer. I wasn't. Fucking reserve team footballer. Don't know, but I never had game time. But because he always put the strongest team out. And I don't like that. I can understand at the time, because he was on the 11s and the 12s, he was a bit more competitive. But as now, I can't. I hate that. Because the parent's going to be talking about it. The parent's going to be saying something, saying, my boy's not fucking playing, I'm going elsewhere.
Yeah.
I don't like that. I say the equal time playing, bob on all fucking day.
As part of that, it's another one of the days. It was mixed teams rule, no A or no B, which I will say majority of people do.
Yeah.
But not everyone.
No.
Everyone.
I tried it. I thought about it. I give it a go. Again, with the under 6s and the 7s. Some weeks it worked, some weeks it didn't. And I just thought, fuck it, I'll just have 2 fairs. And that's what I do. And I just, you can't really have, a fucking strong. Like next year we go to under 8s, we play in different parts of Swansea. I can't fucking say, right, to a wine. You take a fucking strong team down there, and I'll go down there with my boys who are average. You know, I don't like using the word average, but you know, I'll take these boys down, we'll have fun and have a game. They're not going to enjoy it. I don't believe in doing that, like, you know. It's just not for me. But they say some coaches do it.
Yeah. All positions rule. So basically that means that all players play all positions. So, you know, you're playing goals one game, you'll play right back the next game.
What are these rules that you've got to adhere to, like?
Rules that they're trying to push, yeah.
Really?
These are rules. These aren't guidelines.
No. I got 14 goalkeepers for next year. They all can't wait to win fucking goals.
No.
Or every single fucking one.
And most teams, even at Niall's age now, under 11s, they can't get a goalkeeper.
Yeah,
they can't get a goalkeeper. They're still playing their boys on a rotor, I suppose. It's your turn to go and goals. Outfield players fucking throwing them in, like, you know what I mean? But that all positions rule is one of those ones I'm a bit like this on, because you look at kids and some kids are just born to play certain positions.
Yeah, of course.
I was going to say, right? I got that. You can see straight away. You see your midfielders, your attackers, your defenders. Yeah. I know straight away, and that's how I pick my fair teams. Yeah. I'll have 2 attackers, 2 midfielders, and 2 defenders.
What I've noticed happen, and this has happened in both the teams, like you say, Niall's and Kia's team, is the minute you start playing a player out position, especially as a forward position, because every fucker wants to be Diego Maradona.
Of course they do.
Nobody wants to be fucking Tony Adams, do they? Right? No. Okay. Nobody sets out.
Well, unless when he was banging Caprice, isn't it?
Yeah. And on a bevy all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's probably living the dream, haven't he? But you know, no one really sets out to be a fucking left back today or a right back.
No one grows up wanting to be Gary Neville, like Jamie Carragher said.
Exactly, right. You know, you and even me, like, you know what I mean? I wasn't a striker, but when I was a kid, I wanted to be Diego Maradona. You know what I mean? That's who I wanted to be. Yeah. But, you know, you soon learn, if you've got any savvy, you soon learn that's not the position you're going to fucking play. Like, and with a lot of kids, they're born defenders. But one day they get played up front, and they may even score a goal, and that's it. It's curtains. Yeah. They do not want to play defence again. And then you've got the battle of turning them back to defenders when they were never anything but defenders otherwise. It's hard to explain to a 7-year-old kid, no, you know, you're not a striker or you're not a winger because you're always going to be a centre half. Like, I've seen that happen with both these I'm involved in. I suppose with Niall's age group now, they're at that age, they're 10 going on 11, you can talk to them a bit more, you know what I mean? You can say, no, you know, and they are sort of understanding a bit more. But I
was going to say, there's more of an understanding of the game, isn't it? You know, they sort of know a bit more than 7-year-olds who just want to run around and be fucking...
And then the thing is, everyone wants to play up front, like, and all of a sudden you've got 5 strikers and no defence, like, you know what I mean? And I've seen that happen, but I think... You know, I'm a bit like that with all that. I think it should be up to the coaches. The coaches should be the ones. I don't think it should be forced in that. Power play rule. So if any team goes 4 ahead, the other team may field an extra player. Yeah, exactly. It's just bullshit. It's just bullshit. Why do they come up with these things?
What age is that? Just across the board?
I didn't. It actually, the guy thing didn't say age groups in it. And this is England, right? Yeah. That's why I'm asking you, because obviously this may be something you don't know about. This is in England. No, I am. This is not saying something that's going to be forced.
Basically, if you're getting top, like, you can have extra players.
Or, you know, you have the other team take a player off. Yeah. You know.
I've heard of that. You know, I've had my boys, if it's 4 against 4 and we went in, say 4-5-0, I'll have them. Nobody touches the ball until they touch it 3 times. Or you're not going to run through them all and fucking take a shot and score. I want to see 3 passes between the 3 of you first before you have a shot to give the boys. Taking the player off, I don't know.
No. I'm not too
I just want to get him playing the game more.
You just want to
you fucking get played. As you say, get the passing rule in. Get 3 or 4 passes in before you take a shot at goal.
Yeah, 2-touch football or something.
Yeah.
And the other one was equal numbers, which is pretty basic anyway. If they turn up with 4 players, you don't. You know, one of the fucking is stuck with me this right. When Niall started, and that was like their first year, and we played up in, like I say, I won't name the team again, but we played up in Inuit, and we only had. They were playing 5-a-side at the time, and we only had 4, right? So we played 2 games, and the other 2 teams we played, who had more men than us and subs sitting on the sideline, they went down to 4 to play against us. Yeah. Now, they could switch 4 on, 4 off. We got beat heavily, right, by every team we played, right? Because we were just starting out. But we played one team, and they put 5 against us. Plus they had 5 on the line. So they were switching. It was in our 3rd game. There was the boys were ranked novices, and they were smashing us. And I was watching this coach celebrate every goal like it was the FA Cup winner, final winner.
Oh, that fucking kills
and
me.
I still see him now, and that team, we are probably better than now.
Yeah.
And I still, every time we turn them over, I get this joy, like, you know, inside. I'm like, you know, what did you fucking gain by that day, apart from thumping a load of fucking 7-year-old kids?
What did the kids gain from it?
Nothing.
Don't know why I had it 2 weeks ago, right? We played Kimler up in Landarcy. Fairly new side. Fuck me, 3 of them must have been just off a day shift from Tartar Steel. Like, they were fucking huge, right? Proper Valley kids. Massive. We beat them, I don't know, say it was 6-0. There was no fucking gloating, nothing. See the kids walking around. You know the effect on those children. I had to go over, I didn't have to, but I felt I need to go over them because one child was crying. And I had to go over and just tell them, boys, it's only a game. You know, you implement that thing as well of just tell them it's all about enjoyment. Don't take it to heart. And there was no gloating. I could have easily gone, as you just said, no one celebrated every fucking goal. Keep on pushing, let's get the 10. I just don't get it. I just do not get it. You're going to destroy a child's thought process of football. You're going to go, I don't want to go back next week then. I don't want to go back because we fucking lost so badly. Like, one child's face was a picture, it fucking broke me. I had to go over and speak to him, like, I had to. It's just, but you say some of them, you see them all the time. I've had them in the age groups over the years when I've been up with, up and play football. And it's always those 1 or 2 coaches, they'll just celebrate. As you say, they'll push and they'll push and they push. Yeah, great, you've got a great team. But what you're going on the flip side is you've got a child there going, I don't want to fucking go back anymore. All I want to do is play football and have fun. Like. And that just pickles me at this. Just let them have fun. Don't fucking, you know, you're not running some sort of football academy. Just let them play football. And if you're seeing somebody take an hiding, change your team around.
Yeah.
I've done it.
Yeah.
I don't care about the result. As long as the kids have fun. You know, I'll make sure I five every other fucking child as well on the other team. We'll go see the coach. Like 90% of all the other coaches do. But there's always that small percentage that go out and just go, fucking hell boys, we fucking smashed them. Back to PS4 now today and play Fortnite, like, you know, they're kids. Just let them enjoy the game. It kills me, mate.
See, you thought it was stressful at fucking senior league level. You want to come fucking
No, I can imagine, like, dealing with, like, fucking parents who never played football. That would spin me out, like, you know, little Johnny's the best thing you've ever seen, like, you know.
Yeah, I'm lucky. My parents are all fucking great, you know. Anthony Wright's one of my parents with Harry, you know. Anthony's got the top of the fucking game. Anthony doesn't say a fucking word.
Yeah, he wouldn't though.
He wouldn't. He understands the game. He understands the game.
But someone who's never played football probably would pipe up, like, you know. And as Andrew, like, you've got a gang, the fucking all seems pretty sound.
My parents, I'll be honest, I haven't got an issue with any of my fucking parents. And I think we're quite lucky throughout the club as well. There may be 1 or 2 who have gripes. You're always going to get that. You're not going to get everything run fucking smoothly. But, you know, to have, I've gone on to Righty and said to him, right, mate, if you've got anything to say, I'm just a father. You know, yes, I've been on a weekend course, but any advice you can give me, just fucking give me the advice. He said, Rich, just carry on. You know, Harry's enjoying, the boys are enjoying, as long as he plays in more or less the same team, you know, as long as mixing and matching sometimes can throw kids out. Yeah. But he said, as long as my boys are happy, I'm not going to say fuck all. No. You know, and I'll take advice off that man all fucking day. Of course we would. You know, because he's done it all, and he's still doing it all. Yeah. But he says, somebody asked me, why do you ask Anthony to get involved? Anthony's got enough on his plate. You know, I got fathers who will come in and do
Anthony probably enjoys coming to the football to not
to get involved. He says, fuck all, he has his coffee and his cup of he has his coffee.
I saw it tonight.
And he was up there, was he?
Yeah.
I didn't see him, I was too busy chasing his boy around the fucking pitch. They're a fucking nuisance.
But it is the people. I don't think people like understand. Like I don't shout at all at either of my kids. No. But I will offer advice then at, let's say, the end of the game, or with Nile it's a bit different. I can shout a bit of something on the pitch, but it'll never be like negative. It'll always be direction. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah. Like they played tonight. They played Penland.
Yes, yeah.
It was a real good game. It was a real good game. Maltsters won 3-1. Yeah. And you know, Penland a decent side. So
Andrew's side, isn't it?
And Laurie's team it is. And Laurie's boy plays centre of the park.
I did see it.
And Nile had man of the match. He had a good game. Yeah. You know, so a couple of times when he made saves, he pushed them back out into the traffic. Let's say, like, you know what I mean. And it's one of the boys had to clear it. And I just said to him at half time, I said, Nile, try and push him away, right? Because they keep coming. Just try and push him wide.
Yeah.
So that's all it was. It's literally the only words I said to him. I never said another thing to him. You know, that's instruction, isn't it? That's
of course it
it's instruction. It's just like, you know, but you like you say, you see some coaches and they're on their kids' back.
Man, it's fucking awful. It's
not coaches, sorry, parents. I should say.
Yeah.
It's not constructive in any way. Like, you know what I mean? When I actually didn't say anything. I said tonight when we got in the car tonight. I just said, "No, you played well today, boy." I said, "You know, you say it, man, the match."
Yeah.
I said, didn't have much to say to him. I said,
"No, I usually say to him half time, stay strong."
Yeah,
that's all I'm going to do. Stay strong.
I knew it was going to keep coming at it.
Yeah.
And it's hard in those conditions to play in goals. You know what it's like. You're playing these 4G. The ball hits the ground. It goes, shoots up. I said, just keep pushing them away. Just fucking keep on thing. He concentrated. He was excellent.
Yeah.
And I said that's basically the same thing I said to him. And I say the same things to Kian. Like, you know what I mean? I say, you know, I try not to be. I think negative anything is not good.
No.
You know, even if you've got to be negative, like, let's say Kian, he's fucking murder for keeping hold of the ball. He wants to beat everyone, right? So this year, the only negative is like, mate, you've got to give the ball a bit sooner. You've got to give the ball a bit sooner. Like, pick your head up, give the ball. When you do that, you're a better player. Yeah. Now, I don't say to him, fucking hell, you should have fucking passed that sooner, for fuck's sake. Yeah. Right? There's a way of talking to people, isn't it? Yeah. So I know how to talk to my boy, like. Yeah. Like when he plays, if he's had one of those games where he hasn't given the ball sooner, I won't mention that first. No. So I'll say to him, "Oh, right, boy, how'd it go today?" "Oh, yeah, I scored one, Daddy, yeah." And I said, "Yeah, you was all right." "Yeah," I said, "Yeah, it was a nice goal, I was." "Yeah, you know, but you know what you want to think about is, you know that other time when he went in there, you should have probably like rolled it inside to Jack to have a shot, you know what I mean?" Way to talk, but you see, people just can't talk, can they? They got no skills, like. Do you know what I mean? It's just like it's all like fucking screaming, like.
You heard it, and it's just I just don't get it.
You know, as an adult pad, if you were playing a fucking game and someone talked to you like that, you wouldn't listen to that, would you?
No, fuck no.
You know,
how many people would fucking run up the Saints because they were fucking knobs? Yeah, quite a few, like genuine.
But the coaches that you respected never spoke to you like that. You, Rich, at any level that you played at, the coaches that you remember never talked to you like you were a twat. No. They talked to you with respect and talked to you like, even if you've had a fucking stinker, the first person that knows you've had a stinker is you, right? Yeah.
If you don't need to be told.
If you don't know you had a stinker, then you ain't half the footballer you probably think you are, right? So if you've had a bad game, you don't really need to be told. But if you've done, you know, a coach then, if it doesn't really need to get on your back because you probably already know. You just go, head up, kid. Yeah. Next week's a new fucking game. Don't worry about it. That's what we do it. It's easy. Yeah. It's easy, but the negativity that you see sometimes is just fucking mind-boggling. It's just it's not the way.
The tournaments as well. You see more of the tournaments because it's summertime and there's a lot more people there. You know, you can hear it. Fucking the mall tournament.
I watched the tournament, right? Not last season. When was it? Not the Euros. What was it? Last World Cup?
2018.
The Euros when Wales were on, right?
Yes.
The day Wales played, what was their first game? Was when England got filled in Marseille, right? It was
where Ben Davies cleared off the line.
That game, right? Who did we play?
I can't remember because the TV went off in Castle Gardens. We all cycled down, got shit-faced.
You know,
TV went off. I know the game.
Played Russia. We played England.
Was it?
Why am I thinking Czechoslovakia?
I'm thinking Slovakia.
Yes,
it is. It might well be. It's one
of
those.
Slovenia, Albania, wherever the fuck it was, right? Yeah. It was the first game, and it was only. Niall played in a tournament up in Bonymaen rugby pitches, the Brunel World Tournament. Yeah, it was right. They didn't get out the group stages. They played 6 games, and they won a couple, and they lost a couple, and they drew a couple, and it was pretty much how it went. And they went out, and we were leaving. And as I'm leaving, it was Kian's age, right? So at the time, if Niall was under 9s, this was like under 7s, right? There's a game on. And previous to this, I had seen that there was 2 teams when the semi-finals, they both were playing each other. So you had an A team was playing this team's A team over here. Yeah. And the 2 A teams won, and they end up playing each other. So they've had this 2 games in the semis where they've been at each other's throats, all the parents on a fucking line, right? One team was from Cardiff, one team was from Swansea, right? Then this final has all the parents around the pitch. 6, 7-year-old kids on a fucking pitch playing like it's a World Cup final. Yeah. These parents were fucking 10 feet on the pitch, screaming across each other, offering each other out. I'm fucking walking over, me and my old man, my boy, and I think I had Kian with me as well. and I bumped into Martin Evans, who was my old schoolboy manager, who's down now with the Swans. He runs part of the development, and I hadn't seen Martin for ages. And I said, all right, Martin, how's it going? He said, yeah, and he's having a nobble to my boys. I hope you're a better footballer than your old man. He was a fucking lunkhead and all that. No, he didn't say fucking. He's a lunkhead, and he was nobbling. And me and Martin watched this game, right, with my old man. I've never seen anything like it in my life. I was embarrassed for all of them.
Was it under?
This was like under sevens.
Under sevens,
right? Yeah. They played. The kids were like looking round like this. They were screaming at each other like this. It was fucking mental.
It's maddening, man.
It's absolutely fucking mental. But like I say, it's a lot of positives to it.
Yeah.
So it's like you just fucking ruin kids.
We did it when Ray done the under-6s tournament in the last season. Just a short story, and it was a team there who had a lot of Swans Academy boys, and they went out to the group stages, and he had to go back and forth to Ray to give him the results. She could fill it in like. And there's about 4 of us up in the room, and this woman come up and said, "Can you check this team's results?" She said, "Because I don't think it's fucking right." So Ray went through the results and told her, and said, "Are we out?" And yeah, you're out. But we all play for Swansea Academy, she said. We can't be fucking out. We never lose. And give one of those giggles. Don't know the look on every fucking coach in that room, just waiting for her to go. And then she had to go. And because she could not fathom, she could not work it out, that her team, unfortunately, had fucking lost. And that's a grown-ass parent. And out she went, and everybody just looked at each other and said, and even Ray said, "Can you believe what she just fucking said?" These fucking 6 and 7-year-old kids. The parents just get so warped into it. Just because you're in a Swans Academy, or you're in the Cardiff Academy, which is fucking great. Dylan's been in it, and now he's out of it. It's great for you, but they kids, they 6 and 7 years old, don't get amped up. It's fucking embarrassing. Embarrassing.
It is fucking embarrassing. Well, fuck, there's quite a lot of football for us.
There's a lot of talk. We didn't even mention fucking Millwall Chris, because he goes on with Carter, we had Carter with us. He wasn't a nasty parent or anything like that, but some of the stuff he used to come out with at half time when he pulled Carter to one side, like Carter salted the earth. He was so timid, so quiet, and then his old man would start. And I'm not going to do his fucking accent, like, but I'm giving a team talk, yeah. And he's telling Carter, "You got to smear him." He said, "Next time he comes through, you got to fucking smear him over the park." And Carter's sitting there and he's got a little bit upset. Like, what a fucking nice guy. I got to give Millwall Chris a shout out, because he used to help me out as well in tournaments. If it was 2 teams going, about parents stepping up, Chris used to go, "Look, I'll have that team over there." He'd end up arguing with those 6 fucking people, man. Yeah, but salt of the earth guy. So I got to give him a shout out. And Carter's a lovely kid. And every now and again, whenever he comes home, he always messages, or he'll drop a message, where do you boys playing today? Because he said, if I can have Carter to come with me and have a game, I'll bring him up and have a game. Like, he's a nice guy, nice kid as well. Carter's a lovely kid.
Yeah, Chris, he's fucking mad, isn't he?
Yeah. Well, you brought him on. You said to me, I got a taxi driver mate. Yeah, he's got a son. Get him in. Like, worst decision of my life.
It seems we do in football. Did you see any of the Swans? You didn't miss fuck all. You did.
I didn't see. Oh no, sorry, the 2 home games.
No, what was last? West Brom,
Wednesday, West Brom.
Yeah, no,
I didn't go back after the second half of the Saturday game. We just went out on a lash.
That was the week before.
Was it the week before, was it?
Yeah. So we had Derby this weekend, we were away.
Oh, sorry, right, yeah, I'm thinking the week before when we got 2 home losses.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, TV, I didn't watch anything on any generic stick or anything to watch any game.
That's all I have noticed is, like, fucking people are coming out the woodwork again saying, sack the fucking board. No, people have been quiet.
Yeah, it don't take long.
Quiet for like a month or 2. All of a sudden, like, it's people like on Twitter that I haven't fucking even noticed for the last 2 months. Like, when results were going pretty tidy, we went on a nice little run, and now 3 poor results. They back on there, sack the board, Yanks out. Yeah. Thinking, fuck me. No one was saying Yanks out when we was fucking playing well against Leeds and fucking beating Sheffield United away. You've got to accept where we are at the minute. Like, it is what it is.
Yeah, I hate saying it, but they are looking tired. Yeah. I hate saying that about professional footballers because they pay a lot of money, they train, they got the games, but we haven't got the squad. Like,
and this is just before Christmas.
Yeah. I know, yeah.
There's more games. If we was in that in February, March, like going into the running, they'd say they've had a long, hard season. Now we've got like 21-year-old. We've got players, right, who the last fucking couple of years have been in the under-23 league or the under-21 league, and now they're in the championship, which every fucker says, I know it's cliche, everyone says, fuck, it's one of the toughest leagues in the fucking world. You know what I mean? And it's fucking, they must be thinking, fuck me, this ain't gonna get easier.
Like, from the 3 teams that we had, and like I said last week, is, you know, Norwich, West Brom and Derby are going to be in the top 6.
Of course they are.
Or in and around top 6 at the end of the season. To lose those 3 games is no great shakes until you actually watched the games. And like you said, that was a concerning thing for me was, you know, we look, and not just tired, a little bit out of ideas at times, and like a lack of confidence, especially in the top end of the pitch.
Yeah.
You know, like Derby, when Derby had the ball, they seemed to have 27 men on a pitch.
Right.
Yeah.
When we had the ball, we had 1.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a sign of a fucking one team being vastly superior to the other. Like, and I know we'd only finished 2-1.
Yeah.
But I don't think it tells the whole. We were reliant on a couple of breaks in the first half.
Yeah.
I didn't see the second half because it fucking went off. But you know, it's not a good sign, like Paddy said. It's not a good sign that you're going into Christmas and we already look fucked.
Yeah.
And we're going in.
What happens at Christmas period when you've got like 4 games and 10
Well, mate, it doesn't take long. As close as we are to the top,
exactly,
it doesn't take that long to beat to the bottom.
It's so tight.
It doesn't take long to beat to the bottom.
No.
You know, what was a thing that I saw last week? Someone retweeted, someone who follows the podcast. The Sunderland, Southampton are following the Sunderland way,
I saw that,
aka the Swansea way.
Yeah.
About how Sunderland for years had been bringing in guys and sacking them 6 months later and firefighting as they call it, and Swansea had done exactly the same thing. Are we gonna, you know, and now it doesn't work.
No.
And now Southampton are struggling. They've sacked Hughes. They brought in some no-name guy from Austria, and it's like, you know, Sunderland slipped straight through.
Yeah.
And now could we could slip straight through. It's not without fucking.
Well, I've seen there's a new documentary coming on Netflix. They followed Sunderland for the last year or 2.
Right.
While Coleman was there. Yeah. They went into the documentary and the plan was Sunderland go straight back up. We got this fucking great documentary, but Sunderland went down. But apparently it's supposed to be fucking brilliant because whereas the Man City documentary was very Man City orientated, it was like a big fucking advert basically for Man City. Yeah. This is like a proper, well, it shows the team getting relegated, proper, not big money glamour team. Yeah. You know, it's like a proper fucking spit and sawdust football club. Yeah. Shows them getting relegated. They've already been commissioned a season 2, which is being filmed now, which could be good because she'll go back up. You know, but that's fucking on its way soon. That is like, and Clement getting sacked this week as well.
Yeah, he got sacked.
No, Clement could be the best number 2 in the world. Yeah. Which you got to be up there.
He's up there.
If he's at Real Madrid,
you
know, sometimes you've got to accept. I don't think being a manager is for him. But on the other hand, then you say he's gone into 2 struggling clubs, isn't he?
Yeah.
So you give fucking Paul Clement Man United with £270 million worth of talent. How's he going to do? But like you give Clement the Swans who's struggling and Reading who's struggling. It's fucking hard, isn't it? Yeah. You know what I mean?
You're going to want to know who limits you are. And they say, I think his limit is a good number 2.
Of course, but there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that, mate. But if somebody's going to offer him a fucking position,
he's going to take it.
Of course you are. Anybody's going to fucking do it. Anybody.
But could you see Clement now being one of those Mark Hughes and fucking Steve Bruce? Do you know what I mean? Yeah. Only thing is, Mark Hughes is one now. Where does it stop? The Mark Hughes is sort. Fuck, we can't employ him. Like he's just not fucking good enough.
That's and that's the thing. It's just a merry-go-round of players.
Yeah, of course it is.
They sort of move now from Sam Allardyce and Harry Redknapp, but now it's fucking David Moyes, Pardew. They're all bouncing. I'll put my name forward for that.
Yeah,
it's going to be the same fucking battle again, like the same relegation issues.
That's how it's so good. Like seeing Potter, and seeing Southampton go for this fucking Austrian guy. Like, you know what I mean? They're giving people a chance, aren't they? You know what I mean?
I seen there was someone saying on I saw it somewhere. It was on a Facebook post on one of the Swans pages about we should never have had Potter. And you know, like you say,
of course,
things change. This guy probably 3 weeks ago was saying, "Oh,
Potter's great,"
or maybe longer. And the Potter's the right guy.
Of course, he is.
The team is as good as it can get at this fucking point. We're doing as well as
fucking
we possibly
qualifying.
can.
He's actually fucking pulling off fucking
He's
miracles.
overachieving.
Yeah, of course he is.
Overachieving. I think so. I like I say, at the start of the year, I thought we were relegation fodder. Fucking absolutely nailed on. I would have taken fucking being 18th. You know, but like you say, because we sort of have shown glimpses of being a really good side.
Yeah.
And we've had some decent results.
Spoiled, like,
we've been a little bit spoiled, and then people get high expectations, and it's like, oh, we should be pushing for the playoffs. I'm going, I don't want to be in the fucking playoffs. I
Well,
just
the three sides you mentioned there, like big sides, good teams.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
Yeah.
you know. That's just three, like.
And then what concerns me as much as anything is, we are tired now, right? And we're going into December, and we're not creating much, right? We're living off McBurney, living off scraps, right? But then on top of that, there's a very, very good chance, I reckon, that we sell players in fucking January. You know?
100%.
And we just do not have the fucking squad to cope with it.
No.
You know?
Surely there'd be fucking riots down there, wouldn't they?
But they've already fucking done whatever they wanted to do anyway.
Yeah.
If there was going to be fucking riots, there'd have been fucking riots by now. You know what I mean? People have tried, and people are being shot down, and you know, this isn't the Tony Petty era, like, do you know what I mean?
No.
People are a little bit more restrained, like, these days, and we may have to be literally on the verge of going out to the fucking league before anyone stands up
We need to put a Boca Juniors about us, do you see that?
Oh, mate, it was amazing.
Fucking hell, dude.
Brilliant.
That's what
Brilliant.
I'm fucking talking about. Fuck
Is
yeah.
it going to be played in Madrid?
Fuck, is that the talk? Is
That's
it?
what they say, and they say the finals will be played in Madrid,
Yeah.
in Real Madrid's ground.
Fuck.
Well, I think
me,
either
now,
Boca
that's
Juniors
unheard
or
of, that, isn't
they
it?
were saying that we're not fucking having it. We're not going over there to play.
That's fucking
That's
wild.
what I heard.
Did you see him around the bus? It's
Crazy,
thousands
man.
upon thousands. It's amazing. Like we said before, you know the Liverpool thing on the European nights.
Love
Yeah.
it.
Right. No, I don't like Liverpool. Right. I'm not a fan of Liverpool. And the fans do my head, and not you, pal. I mean, like, you know, them whingy Liverpool cunts, right?
Yeah.
And stuff. They get on my tits, right? But that on fucking European nights is amazing.
Amazing.
Oh,
I love it.
that's gonna-
Get the flares up,
Yeah.
get thousands of people on the street. That's amazing. I'd love to be part of that for my club.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
On the
Yeah.
street, like, it's
on
fucking
the street.
great. Like,
I
amazing.
think it's amazing. Everything's too sanitised
Yeah.
these days. Like, do you know what I mean? You wanna? Did you see? Right, no, I
Stoke
got honest,
Port Vale.
I didn't agree with this much. But Stoke took 4,000 to Port Vale in a checker raid, right?
That's
Yeah.
fucking
Now
quality.
that
That's amazing.
takes some doing, right?
That is
Now
quality.
I don't like Stoke. Stoke are a bunch of horrible cunts, right?
Yeah.
And I've heard stories about mates of mine that have been to Stoke and been spat on by their
Yeah.
fans when they were completely outnumbered, shit like that.
naughty
They
40.
are a right bunch of horrible bastards,
Yeah.
right, Stoke are. But to take 4,000 to Port Vale in midweek, right?
Take some doing, like.
Take some fucking doing, like.
How far are they apart then? Because that's
It's
the
literally
derby.
that's
Next
the
to each other,
derby.
yeah,
That's
it's
the
the
derby.
It's not Swans Cardiff.
No,
it's
no,
fucking
because that happened
Liverpool.
for a while because obviously
Yeah,
Stoke had gone on and Port Vale is still there.
Stoke,
Yeah.
They you know, they try. Like I say, I don't agree with any of that trash.
No.
Thing. I saw one video today. Someone was videoing out the roof, and they were trampling over cars coming down the fucking street. And straight away, he goes, "Oh my god! Imagine that was my car now. You'd have to pay for all that damage on that fucking car and you know shit like that."
Of course,
That's where
yeah.
I'm exciting.
It's the older person.
You're getting older.
When you're 20, you was like, fucking set fire to it. Slash a tyre, shit in the driver's seat,
Yeah.
and set fire to the fucker.
I jumped on a car outside Crosskeys in 1998.
Yeah.
Listen, if I could turn back time in the words of Cher, I fucking gladly would, right? Next day later, someone tells me it's Chris Sermon's car,
Oh,
right?
fuck no.
Mate, I'm on the verge of moving to fucking Tenerife. Opening a timeshare business. Little did I know, looking back now, it was a fucking Ford Fiesta. Fucking, you know what I mean? Chris Sermon even went driving around in a fucking XR2i, like, you know what I mean? So looking back, I should have realised that.
Yeah.
But mate, I was in hiding for days, mate.
Fuck
Honestly,
that.
I was in hiding so much, I didn't go in the Bonymaen bar, I stayed in the lounge.
I know.
I stayed in the lounge, dude.
You had a lounge? You didn't know where the fuck
no
you
one was
were.
going to find me, honestly. No one was going to find me.
Did you see those two guys fighting today?
Oh my
Did you see
God.
Oh
that?
man, I put in about 6 different WhatsApp groups early on.
Right?
Amazing.
Do you know,
See the left, if you
quality.
caught that black guy in the
left
left hand, fuck, he was like George Foreman.
That was a
Yeah,
wild one.
apparently he's
wasn't it?
still
Yeah.
fucking throwing it. He's
Yeah.
still going.
It was as he threw it, he had that video. Do
What are you talking
when he's in space, like.
I don't know what were. First is last, right? I got sent out a load because people were asking me, do I know these two
I was
guys?
going to say, because they got the lanyards
Because they
on.
both had lanyards
yeah,
on,
yeah.
didn't they? So people thought they were taxi
Taxi
drivers.
drivers.
Right, now, my opinion on this is, if the black bloke's car is the Avensis, which he's standing by the doorway in, that's 100% not a taxi.
Oh, is it?
Right?
No,
it wasn't plated. It's not a taxi in this town. No. I know it's every taxi in this town.
Oh, go on.
I got that fucking, I'm on the spectrum when it comes to fucking number plates.
You like the ring man when it comes to that shit. Yeah.
I know all that shit. But he had a lanyard on. But he could work in Virgin Media.
Of course he could,
that kind of shit. Now the other guy, the fat guy, couldn't see his face, the little stumpy fucker who thinks he's Conor McGregor.
He's fucking brilliant.
You see the fucking head movement.
The bob and the weaving was fucking tremendous.
He stuck his hands behind his back and then tapped himself on his.
I know. What's that all about? Hands in his back on man.
Do you know what would have finished that for me is if the black bloke stepped forward and pinged him out. That's it.
If he had gone then, that would have been brilliant. And if we knew the boys went, he's going to fucking spark him. Well, I've got the longer version.
The best. Yours comes from nowhere, doesn't it?
Yeah,
the horse staying in from nowhere. Like, what the fuck? It was like, ever seen the advert? It reminds me of the Brim Allen. It's like, his advert always pops up on Facebook every now and again. Your average British pub. And there's a blonde woman who's doing a dance.
Yes.
Then all of a sudden, a fucking old guy walks past, old guy on a fucking walking stick. Then coming out the toilet, there's like a junkie who don't know what day it is. Then the midget walks past. You're like, oh, this stuff.
With a mullet, it's fucking
brilliant. Yeah. What was that guy thinking? Right? What is that guy thinking with his hands behind his back? What's going through his head? Because it looked to me like the black guy didn't want to, he was like...
wasn't interested.
He wasn't interested.
No.
He sort of looks over at the people who must be standing around and sort of like, give us a hand, man, fuck's sake, what's this idiot doing?
Yeah.
But what is he thinking that... Well, like, why do people who can't fight think they can fight?
Yeah, because he's probably watched Fury the weekend and stuck his hands behind his back.
When he did
he's
that,
a gypsy king.
I thought he would put his hands behind the back and pull his shorts up because his ass was hanging out.
Tyson Fury been boxing since he was 3.
Yeah, but if you once were this black guy, right?
Yeah.
Why put your hands behind your back?
He's had an absolute stinker. I hope someone finds out who he is.
Oh, it is. Yeah, I was going to say.
He's the next Ronnie Picker, isn't he?
Oh, absolute beauty.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolute beauty.
Because it's already been tweeted by people in Cardiff and England.
Well, what happened was, this is genuine now, no word of a lie, that's James Davis, Jimmy, right?
Yeah.
So, Jimmy, I was sitting here doing fuck all this morning. When Jimmy tweeted that, I saw it and retweeted it. I was the first one to retweet it.
Yeah.
Now, obviously then, a few hours down the line, it's got 400,000 views.
No way.
Seriously, it had, last time I checked, it had about fucking 2,000 fucking retweets.
Yeah.
It's literally all across the country.
Yeah.
The comments on it.
Right.
I just ran out of steam reading them. I was going down and down and down and down. It's on Facebook. It's proper viral.
Yeah,
it is
brilliant.
fucking literally. It's like Lee Trundle's comment about fucking on it. It's even bigger than that.
Yeah.
Jimmy fucking WhatsApped me, see, because I saw him down on Travs the other week. I got his phone number and that. He said, mate, that video have gone fucking mad. And this was like
going mad.
That was like 11 o'clock this morning. And I said, I know. I asked him the details. And I said, where was it? And he said, it was on Mansell Road in Bonymaen.
Yeah. Right there, you got the longer version, Two-Road Road, as you're crazy.
Yeah. And I said, any idea what happened? He said, no, I got no idea. I actually don't think it was him filming it. I think he
couldn't see his car. We only saw that Avensis.
And there was a van. It was like a purple, like faded purple, like yours, like a Vivaro or a Renault Traffic or something. You just saw the front end of it. You didn't see any other car.
No.
It seemed it was a fucking strange setup.
Yeah, when he tapped,
but it's got to be
it was like a brute advert. He was like, fucking go on, buddy, but
don't you think it's got to be? Fuck, it's a bit of road rage. You got to go way over the top for it to end in that, isn't it?
Yeah. Trust me now, as a man that spends more time on the road than your average, right? I'm doing 40,000 a year. No, trust me. You've got to really go out your way.
Really?
Right, seriously. Because I get, if you spend, like I'm doing something between 100 and 150 miles a fucking day. Yeah. Sometimes I'm doing 200 fucking miles a day if I'm working a long shift. Right? I've really got to go out my way to cause aggro. Even if people are like being pricks to me.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like I know better. I'm like, you know what I mean? I can tell you now, in 15 years of fucking taxiing, I've been involved in serious where like we were nearly having it off. 2.
Right.
And even they de-escalated like when it really came to it, like, because people see sense, like, but to get to that point where you're fighting, You know,
that's just different. That's a different level.
That's a different level.
I say I laughed
think it was the fat guy more than the black guy.
Yeah, 100%. The black fella didn't want to know.
No.
He wanted till then. He tapped his chin and he said, "Right, come on," and he sort of stepped towards him. Like, but no, I've never. I say 25 years or 21 years. Sorry, been with the council. And people, the amount of people are shouting at me, but who can't because of the council back.
Exactly, and I'm
same as you with
the
the
same
taxi.
boat,
I'm not getting fucking involved. Nothing ever comes of it. I say 2 for you, and that bloke today, wow, fuck me. That was
tremendous.
That was brilliant.
But you've really got to flip your lid to get out, and I'm like, I don't know what he's thinking, that guy, but
and I didn't hear the horse. I did because I
didn't you?
No, because I'm working in people's houses.
Second time round, I heard
because I'm working in people's houses. I put the volume on low because you know those stupid fucking sex voices. I'm in someone's head and cupboard. Oh mate, I'm in someone's head and cupboard, and I think, oh, watch out now. Fuck it off.
You've got to be very careful.
God, I can't.
I know better. I literally, unless I'm in the car on my own and I'm sort of sitting around doing fuck all. I never have the sound up on.
I've learned. So I didn't hear the horse till I got home, but I just popped it off.
The horse is standing there with a pint outside the fucking Bonymaen.
Somebody halfway, come on, hurry up, chop, it's traffic.
Speaking of Tyson Fury, oh my god, I got a tad upset the weekend watching
that. Have you seen Deontay Wilder's tweet today?
No. Please don't upset me anymore than I already have.
All you niggas got to realise, he was out for 12.
He wasn't.
For 12.
They've already proved that.
And they were like, so Tyson Fury, he's showing a video where someone's got a stopwatch on the screen, and someone made a great comment underneath. He went, mate, when have a referee been a clock?
Yeah. Well, let me tell you where they got that wrong for starters.
Right, go on.
The count starts when the fighter goes to the neutral corner.
I say the referee's got to put him
over. So it's not when he hits his back.
No. Right.
So Wilder does the old little silly dance and all this. Yeah. He's fucking himself up. Because the count doesn't start. As soon as Fury hit the floor, he should have run to the neutral corner. And then the count starts. Right? So that cost him a couple of seconds. With his own
milliseconds. That's what we talk about.
Right. But then if you put the clock on it, like everyone agrees, it's not. He does not.
Yeah.
You know, the count is the count.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He gets up. Kugan Cassius doesn't he? As soon as Deontay Wilder hits the corner, and the ref starts counting. He's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's fucking bullshit anyway.
And he said he was down for 12. Knocked him out. And then we had these fucking black guys from Wisconsin saying, oh man, knocked him out twice. How was he not a winner?
Yeah.
Well, obviously you fucking watch his boxing once a year, you fucking spastic. You know what I mean? Cause they're saying because he knocked him down twice.
Yeah.
Mate, he might have won he obviously won them rounds.
Yeah.
He might have won one other.
I gave him, one round. Other than the 2 rounds where he knocked Fury down. And there's an argument, and I spoke to Bushby about this today, there's an argument that they're not 10-8 rounds.
Mate, he can't know the last round. Fury ends up stronger than him.
Yeah.
Fury wobbles him.
Yeah.
Fury wobbled him in the last fucking 10 seconds.
There's an argument that that's not a 10-8. Yeah. There's an argument that that's a 10-9. Because Fury actually came back to the better of that round, right? So I scored, I think I give it the 4th round for Wilder, then what round he knocked him down, let's say it was the 9th.
8th or 9th.
And then the 12th.
Yeah.
That was the only ones you could even the knockdowns were the only ones you could 100% give him.
Yeah.
To see, I was nearly like a millisecond from calling it spot on.
Yeah.
No, when it went exactly as I thought. Like I thought Fury would, because I was wary about the 2 years out, and what I thought was going to happen was I thought Fury was going to outbox him, but lose late on with a stoppage, but still be a hero. Because even if he'd have lost that, he would have been like fucking out. He's proved everyone wrong. But I'm just the way it's fucking gone now is Eddie Hearn's starting to wind you up. Frank Warren was on TalkSport yesterday. Barry Hearn was on today, and Barry Hearn's basically said no chance. Barry Hearn basically.
No, I don't know this.
Barry Hearn basically ignored the fucking fight that happened Saturday. He said there's no way. He said the biggest draw in boxing is AJ.
Right, no,
and he said to Danagoff, there's no such thing as lineal champion. He said that's like saying someone's the hardest in a street fight. He said there's no such thing. Well, there is.
Trust me on this.
It's the man who beats the man who beats the man.
If the roles are reversed,
they
play. It's a marketing ploy. That's all
but
it is.
It winds me up because they all fucking lie. Everyone's a liar. And then when you're watching all the videos on iFilm TV and all that, it winds you up because it's gone back to the videos where Eddie Hearn has said for the last 3 months, this fight will not happen. This fight will not happen.
Wilder will smash Fury.
Wilder will smash Fury. It'll be a shit fight. It'll be boring as fuck because Fury's boring.
Even today he said the fight wasn't that great.
I haven't seen that video.
Right, I started watching it.
Yeah.
I watched the first 6 minutes, but they're not even talking about it because he's talking about Amir Khan. Because it's Kell Brook's fighting this weekend.
Yeah,
so they're talking about Kell Brook and Amir Khan.
Right.
I haven't actually got to that point.
Okay.
But the headline was, it wasn't a great fight.
Yeah.
I'm sure they've done that.
They have done it because he said underneath.
Nice.
Eddie Hearn said,
Yeah.
oh, but in the clickbait now.
Yeah.
It's the irony, everyone. But, you know, it was a good
So
fight.
Barry Hearn said they'll want 50-50. He said that fight will never happen if it's 50-50. He said everyone goes on about the fans this and the fans demand that. It's not about the fans, it's about money. But take away the fans, they ain't no fucking money.
No.
So like it's more a bollock fucking competition. Who's got the biggest bollocks in it?
Yeah.
Realistically, Fury AJ could easily be fucking 50-50. They're gonna earn obscene amount of money. Fury had 8 million for the fight Saturday. Joshua's probably got about 30 million in the bank in a minute.
Yeah.
So if the fight is worth 60 million, for them to have 30 million each is a nice chunk of change in it.
And after what happened the weekend, people will pay that to watch Fury because they've gone way up in the estimation.
So what's the difference between 50-50 and 60-40?
Yeah.
The only thing it is to be the name to have 60-40.
Yeah.
You know, it's fucking bullshit.
That's something. What you've got to do is you've got to get those people around the table first as last and actually be grown up about it and fucking sit down and talk about it. I think for certain Fury's saying he wants 50-50, but if you sit around the table with Fury and go, there's no way that's going to happen.
Yeah.
You can have 35-65.
Because no fairness to AJ's pay-per-views, solid numbers.
He is the biggest name in the world.
They had 300,000 pay-per-views Saturday. Part of that is it's on BT Sport. Put that on Sky, I think you'll see in 5
Plus
seconds.
it's in America.
Yeah.
But
AJ's hitting 1.2 million attacker.
Yeah, AJ's doing over $1 million, and then he's selling 80,000 in the front stadium.
Exactly,
you know what I mean? So AJ is the biggest draw, and he should get the biggest lump of the fucking change. He got 3 of the belts. And I'm not an AJ fan. You know, I'm a Fury fan.
Yeah.
So I just want the fight to happen.
Yeah.
I don't want no bullshit. I just want the fight to fucking happen. You know. So I hope they can fucking sort something out. That's not happening in April. There's no way AJ fights Fury or Wilder in April.
Let's talk of Usyk now today.
Right. They Usyk, Dylan White. That'll be the two, I think. You know, I don't think they put Usyk straight up into.
That's what I was thinking.
I think they get Usyk a year.
Yeah.
You build Usyk. You don't push Usyk.
One right. There's no winner there, is it?
No.
Fury AJ smashes Usyk. Then all of a sudden, he just beat the fucking cruiserweight in his first fight at heavyweight. Or what could happen is Usyk as good as everyone seems to think, and he boxes Joshua's head off. In which case, oh fuck, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Throws it all.
It's as you said, I can see the Dylan White fight happening. It'd be fucking uproar. Absolute fucking uproar. I'm not sure. Well, would people not buy it then?
What, Dylan White with AJ?
Yeah, I think Dylan White beats Chisora on the 22nd, and then he signs it then for April.
I would, you know, what I mean, if I had a hefty sum of money to put in, that's what I would go with. Because now Fury and Wilder aren't going to be ready in April. You know, they're going to be looking probably May, June, July. They may even do the rematch. I saw Wilder say today that he's not even interested in AJ now, that he wants to fight Fury in the rematch. I actually don't believe that. He had nothing for Fury apart from the knockout. You know, some of the things he said after the fight and in interviews since the fight are just ridiculous.
Do you not think Fury gets better after 6 months?
Of course he does. He said, Wilder said, that's the best Fury can be, and I can only get better. No, that's what you don't understand.
Yeah.
Fury can only get better. He can only be fitter.
He's got another year of training, like.
Wilder will look lost. He looked lost on occasions. He was completely lost. And if Fury had power, he would have stopped Wilder. Actually, I was a little bit like, after the decision come in, and I'm fuming. Right, Tyson Fury is my favourite fighter. Right, currently. I'm fuming, but I wasn't surprised at the same time. Right? I'm fuming. I got up before.
You are glad they just didn't make him lose.
Right, 100%. Right. And then Lennox Lewis is talking afterwards on BT Sport, and he's saying, I told you, and apparently he'd called it before the fight. I didn't say that. He said, you've got to knock out the champ to get a draw over you, things like that. It's been going on for fucking years, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right? That 115, 111 card by that Mexican
was
fucking disgrace, right? You say he should never judge again. You know he fucking will. But what frustrated me as much as anything, when I went upstairs, I went back to bed, right? I laid in bed, I'm stewing, right? I'm fucking mad. So I'm fucking up there and I'm stewing. And what frustrated me as much as anything was, I didn't think Fury should have even put himself in a position to get caught in that last round, right?
Yeah.
He's walked back to the corner after the 11th, which he won comfortably.
Yeah.
And Ben Davison smiling. Fury's smiling. They know they've won. Yeah. They're like, you've won. Just get through 3 minutes. And then to get caught that clean that way by a guy who was so vastly superior to skill-wise, seemed so lack of concentration, you know what I mean?
Do you know what I loved about it? Fury's little walk when he gets back up.
Yeah,
it's fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I've watched it about 60 times.
Yeah.
He's like proper every man, and he's shapeless as fuck. His bitch tits are going, and he just does a little funny walk to the corner. Like, it's class.
Right. I think a special fucking shout out should go to that fucking ref. That Jack Rice.
Oh, he could have been
one of the best refs.
Do you hear what he said? Do you read the interview with him? He said, I knew he won out cold because he was, not breathing, like, not his eyes was open. He said something. He said, I knew he won out cold because he was doing something, like, and he said then he opened his eyes, and then he just, as soon as he opened his eyes, it was like...
He asked him, he said, go left, and then go right. And
when I didn't know it was ref in that, but when they went to the head-to-head, and that Jack Rice is there, it's Reese or Rice, however they pronounce it, come there, I looked at him and I went, fucking great, he's a fucking great ref, right? And at the time I didn't even know his name, but I just know him by sight, like, you know, from watching so much boxing. I went, fucking great ref he is, I'm glad they got him for this. And he was the right man for that because, and I gotta be honest, myself, had I been reffing that, I probably, as he's going down, I'd have been fucking waving it off. I'd go, fucking hell, get the medics. Get the medics.
Get him a body bag. Get him up.
And I don't think you'd have had an argument either.
No way. By the way he got up, do you know in like...
Proper tough fighting, man.
He chucked the old Bonymaen shuffling as well, mate. You see his hands with the bag up.
The Bonymaen
shuffle. After the day's video.
That's what it is.
He chucked it in and he tapped his jaw twice.
What we are talking about there, what we saw live, if you watched it live, like I want to say, we saw a moment in time that will go down forever.
I agree, like, right?
When
the
we
boxing history. Not like the HBO greatest nights like that. We're fucking...
That is what we saw. Live there. We have seen something that they're going to talk about in 50 years.
Do go mad when he fucking got up.
Mate, I didn't know what to do. Yeah. Right? Steve now, the boy I used to work with, he's texted me as the bell had gone for that 12 round, he's texted me and go, mate, am I watching this right? Fury's won by miles. Yeah. That's what the text said. Yeah. And I'm texting him back, mate, he's only got to get through these 3 minutes. And I've stopped texting because Fury's in the deck, right? And I've deleted it and gone, fuck me. And I'm sitting there with my head in my hands going, no, what has just happened? I didn't actually see Fury get flattened because I was texting.
Right? What's happened? Fucking
but then obviously I saw him. I'm looking at him and you know, everything's like, I'm thinking about it now, everything's like slow motion. Yeah. And I'm looking at it and I'm going, that is the end. How has this happened? And all of a sudden he's got up as if he's not even been hit. I know. And just gone. He's put his hands on the ref's shoulder.
I know.
He's like done a little jig.
Yeah, some of the fucking Twitter stuff. You know, with the snatch.
The Undertaker.
Snatch stuff. We told him to take a dive, and then he's got the eyes looking over. It's fucking dumb.
Things like that, Twitter and social media.
It's fucking brilliant.
But mate, he landed a shot right. Wilder come at him and he got a bit his feet all the wrong way and he threw a straight left hand down a pipe and he hit Wilder clean as fuck. And Wilder then sort of went, and from that point on it was all Fury. It was all Fury. You know, the guts, like you say. There's fighters and there's fighters. They've been calling Fury chinny because Cunningham fucking knocked him over.
But he got up and fucking smashed him.
You're only chinny if you go down and you stay down. You know what I mean? He's been put down a couple times and got that. You can't be chinny and happen what happened on the weekend.
No.
If you were chinny, you were still laying on the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. He got knocked down, went, tidy, I'll have a bit more of this. And then went and the rest of the fucking round. It's not like he was holding on.
No.
Like, because if you notice, like, I think it's John Rawlins and Barry Jones who's like, Fury's like, Wilder's face is great, isn't it?
Oh, amazing.
Man, he's doing the dance, he looks over, it's like,
you see the whites in his eyes looking over,
it's like, and his eyes are red, he's been beaten up, he looks over, and like John Rowland said, this is bad for Fury, like Wilder's gonna Wilder's gonna hunt him down, and all of a sudden he thinks, fucking hell, Fury just caught him with 2 crackers there.
Fury's putting it on
fucking hell, he's actually moving him backwards.
Yeah, he's pushing him backwards. Man, it was...
Brilliant fight.
I want to see what Eddie Hearn says. I'm not going to take that as face value, right? The same way as I didn't take the Ballon d'Or fucking twerking thing at face value.
Yeah.
That was a great fight.
It was a great fight.
It was a fucking great fight.
Tyson Fury's most entertaining fight, I'd say.
Right. And one of the most memorable fights we will ever watch. Because of what
happened with AJ and Klitschko, or was that similar?
Of course, yeah.
Different type of fight. But
well, look, what you're talking about there, right, in the history of boxing is you're taking 2 A-level fighters, AJ and Klitschko fighting each other, back and forth fight. You're doing the same thing with Fury and Wilder.
Yeah.
You're talking about A-level fighters.
Yeah.
If you were to take the 4, I know Klitschko's retired, they are the biggest names.
Yeah.
It's just, maybe AJ and Klitschko, because of the audience it gets and everything and stuff, and Fury's been out a while and stuff, so maybe just nudges it. I think it's as important. Now the important thing which must happen is they must all fight each other.
Right?
Yeah.
There should be no...
That's what is, but that's what makes us think about the 80s, the glory days. The 80s, the glory days were the 4 kings. The 90s were the heavyweights all fucking lumping in and fighting each other. And then you look what's happened today now with Khan and Kell Brook. I'm not even interested in that fight now.
Khan can go fuck himself.
Dude, I really...
I haven't seen any of that today, so...
Kell Brook and Khan is on tomorrow. I'm in an argument whether I'd pay for that. 5 years ago, massive fight. Now, you pay for Pacquiao Mayweather because it's Pacquiao Mayweather. Now I'm like, Khan Brook. I feel a bit sorry for Brook, because
what I saw
begging for
of the Eddie Hearn interview earlier, he said if it doesn't happen next, it won't happen.
Yeah.
Because what he's going to do is, if Khan's on about fighting Crawford,
which will be his last fight for matchroom, mate. Khan's last fight. You got one fight left.
After fighting Crawford, it'll probably be his last fight of all time, because Crawford is on a different level altogether. So if he fights Crawford, Eddie had said they won't fight. Because Brock is going to just go, my career can't be defined by fighting Amir Khan. It's not, everyone knows it's not in Brock's court. Brock will fight him now outside, you know what I mean? It's all about Khan, innit? He doesn't want to fight Brock. He knows fighting Brock is his last fight. He thinks that he can fight Crawford and then still fight Brock.
Kell Brook,
He's definitely got a bit of mince in him,
Half chips, half rice, in class it does when you think he's a...
Have you heard the story about Tenerife?
I've heard of Jack and Audie,
Yeah, the story about Tenerife, party like.
Tell the story,
in Tenerife after a fight with his missus, after a fight, so he's with his
missus. He fought Sean Porter, didn't he?
Fought Sean Porter. Now when he won the title, wasn't it?
Yeah,
in Atlantic City, wasn't it? And so he fights, and then he goes to Tenerife on holiday. Then the story goes that him and his missus befriends a fella, and they out drinking with a guy, and his missus goes home. He stays out with the fella.
Yeah.
And goes back to a flat with the fella.
As you do.
And ends up getting stabbed in the leg. And the guy never got charged because Brock didn't press charges.
Right.
So the urban myth goes, Kell had gone in and sort of said, I can see in his eye he was scared. Right? And then Kell got in, fucking tried putting them on him, like Maxine with a fucking forest fire.
Yes.
And then this guy said, hey, I'm just here for the fucking pills and Charlie.
Yeah.
I know that type of guy.
Yeah.
Chived him in the leg, Kell have run, and nearly fucking died.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
He's definitely, sometimes you hear people's accents like...
That don't mean anything.
But he does sound gay.
Like Chris Smalling, tell me he'll fucking
I've never heard him talk. No.
No?
Never heard him talk.
Haven't you? Fucking hell.
Is he like...
He's a bit like Kell Brook.
What about...
effeminate.
Is that...
There's nothing wrong with
N'Golo
it.
Kante, have you ever heard him?
Who?
N'Golo Kante.
I've never heard him speak, he just fucking
He's
nods.
so bad. He's like George Roberts. Honestly, it's the best thing ever. Type in Twitter, like N'Golo Kante. You know when they
go when they speak?
Like, so they got like, face to the camera, giving one lines like Gary Cahill, like, You know, Gary Cahill number 5. Goes to Matic, like, you know what I mean? Chelsea gonna win. Goes to fucking Kante. Musa Bombade, Jedi! Honestly, exactly like Jar Jar Binks. Like, what the fuck? Where did that come from? Like,
never heard him talk.
Honest to God.
I never heard him talk like that. That's what everyone's going to be doing tomorrow.
I know.
Fucking,
go on again, it's brilliant. Brilliant. Mr. Bombada! Class it is, mate.
But it's Kelbrook this weekend.
He's fighting some strip Andy from Melbourne.
Yeah, I don't know much about it. I know Kid Galahad's on the undercard, Anthony Fowler's on the undercard, Josh Kelly's on the undercard, apparently in a fucking competitive fight. I don't fucking know. I won't see it. I reckon going out anyway. So,
where are you off Saturday night?
My missus' family do the men. They do like a men's night out every Christmas, and I always jib it. Because like Christmas is graft time for me, like.
Yeah.
What do you understand about Tina's family? Like, they are fucking absolute pissheads who love it.
But listen, the amount of Christmas parties and presentations that she's at, Tina's been the fucking entertainment at the Maltsters Juniors.
Tina,
she is fucking
she was quite well behaved this week.
She was. She had a Christmas tree on her head.
Yeah.
She won a couple of raffles. I think she was quite content.
Do you know they got my fucking raffles as well?
Tina has a bought Prosecco. She got a monkey out 100% with his kids' party. I've seen her monkey more than Donna's fucking monkey. Generally.
I'm never going to win the Euro Millions. I'm at the fucking bar, right?
Yeah.
Buying the beers. Next thing, he's going, oh, fucking Prids. I won the fucking raffle. Oh my God, I never wins anything on the raffle.
Very good.
Oh, fucking hell. The hillbilly, she's up. She's fucking over.
Comes.
She's gone. I go, oh, that cunt. She's had my fucking
200 pounds.
I won the second one as well. She's
Oh,
already standing there.
Worse
You
is,
fuck
you
off.
could have had trip to Tenerife, brand new Dyson. Tina picked the fucking bottle Prosecco twice.
The bottle of Carver, but I think she might have a David Beckham.
No, she had a fucking box of Heroes. They were in here somewhere, and she had a bottle of fucking wine. If it were about me, they were my fucking tickets, you twat.
Yeah.
No, that's it. All I had to do was pay for the fucking beers at the bar. But yeah, I'm going out with the old man and I. We're going for a berry, scran, bowling, and then we're going to watch a band then. So, nice. I don't know where we're going to watch a band yet.
Oh, give me, I'm out I'll be in fucking Wine Street Saturday, fiction. Peaky Blinders on the fuck's
Oh, is that this weekend, is it?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to get in fucking the vault dressed the way I'm going to be dressed the way.
Have we got the... Oh, I don't want to hear about the gear, I just want to see the pictures.
Yeah.
No, how did last week go at Bonymaen?
Good show, brilliant.
So my mate Paul Reese had a stoppage.
Do you know what? He's always in a good scrap.
Yeah.
I don't really know Paul, like, but I only know him through the fights he's had, and I've done shows, like. And it was a good show. Fair dues to Bomb. Dragon's a great venue.
Did you stay in the room then? Did you watch the boxing there? Did you go?
I went home, I did, like, because my missus was in London, obviously, like, give the room to the Ghost Playboy, KL. So who knows what happened. I think he had
Paddy's going to get some invoices to the door.
That's my buddy. I said to KL, don't...
Charging ladyboys to the room
Let's just put it this way. I went up to the room to get my jacket, and there was 8 Town Hill boys all doing Charlie off my fucking table, right? And I was thinking, fuck, this could go either way. Because if it was me, the TV be up the fucking window.
You've got to balance some overtime with this Christmas.
My hands up. But I give the room to KL, and by all accounts, he's seen more action than Biggie Morris. Let's just say that, like, you know what I mean?
Big call.
So at least the room was like, put the good use, like. Yeah. My only worry is some woman 2 weeks' time is going to say she got raped like Chad Evans, and the room's going to be in Paddy Cullen's name. So this could end in fucking tears. I could be in Dartmoor now by the time Christmas Eve comes up.
CSI Swansea be down fucking down the Dragon next week taking Swans.
There'll be videos in the WhatsApp group tomorrow.
There'll be earbuds in KL's mouth before you say Tilly's first Christmas. And good show. Couple of boys quit though. Couple of boys just have gone in the ring as fucking like boxing, and they've loved it in the pads and all that, and they've got in. I just think it's been a different experience, and they've just gone, this is not for me.
There's a massive difference. What you've done, obviously.
Once I've done it, mate. Once with Muay Thai. Once, like 2011, and we went up the Redditch in Birmingham. I'm not a fucking fighter. I got filled in all my fucking life as a kid in school, and I did it as fitness. And for a year, I put myself forward. I said, right, I'll fucking do it. And obviously, you've been across the ropes as well. And once I'd done it, I fucking shit myself. I'd say it's a difference between being in a gym, you losing the weight, you're training, you fit as fuck, you banging the pads, you sparring with the boys, you're getting knocked all over the shop, and then to go across that ring, then just across that rope and go in there. and it's only for fucking 6 or 9 minutes, whatever it is. It's fucking shitifying. It's a massive difference. Massive. Done it once, never do it again. Tick the box, done. That's it for me, like. But it's different Muay Thai. You get in kicked, you get in.
Yeah, needs.
Yeah, it's not good. Yeah.
That's why I chose boxing. When I stopped playing football and I was looking for something to do, originally, because obviously I'm big mates with Dino, I was going to go grappling with Dino, see? And at Chris Reese's, because Dino was training in CRA at the time. And I thought, fuck it, I get into this, I'll have a bit of jiu-jitsu, I'll do a bit of submission wrestling. I was planning on doing a bit of MMA, not to fight, but just to do, just to train. And I sort of worked it all out in my head. My old man goes like, "Admi, you fucking do when you don't, can't you self-employed? You know what I mean, you get your arm twisted, your arm will work." And I was like, do you know what? You both most sensible thing you've ever said to me, Dad.
Worst thing can happen is sparring is going to break your nose.
Right. And this was literally my whole thought process beyond. Originally with boxing was, I've only got to. Obviously, there's a lot of intricacies to boxing. It takes 1,000 fucking hours. To get anywhere near mastering it, more than that, you know. But the basics of it are pretty simple. Keep your hands fucking up, right, and throw punches forward, and you'll be all right, like, you know. And that was my thought process. But with MMA, there's so many things. You're getting kicked in the leg, you're getting kicked in the head, you get kneed in the body, you get elbowed in the face, you get in your arm fucking bent backwards over your fucking shoulder, and you go in, "I'll pop me as a lot," and you take in. I think I'll just do the boxing. And like Paddy said, he's right. Like, I think that, you know, the worst injury I had in boxing was when Rocky broke my fucking nose, and I went out. I had a shower and I jumped back in the car and worked all day. It didn't cost me any time, like, you know what I mean. I had fucking black eyes, like they were going out of fucking fashion, you know, and thick lips and shit like that. But it was like, it's not, you know, it's not the end of the world.
No,
like, you know?
I used to fucking walk home, I'd be in bits, you know, after, especially, and again, it was only a fucking interclub. It wasn't what some of these boys, Mark Evans, and I get real low for fucking few boys who have gone in without the pads, fought for British titles, and I've only been sparring with some of these boys, and you walk in and you fucking crippled, and you got the boss then looking at it going, "What the fuck's the matter with you?" I'm fuck, don't do it then. And I said, "I'm 37, fucking I'm doing it. I'm going to keep on doing it." Chili done it. The drunkest podcast ever. You know, he fucking done it. He messaged me, "What's the gym like? Can I come up and have a go?" And he came on and go, he lost loads of fucking weight. And he did the same in the club. And he slated himself. He looked back at the video. I think he might have put it on Faceache or whatever it fucking was. And he slated himself. It looked slow, it looked this, it looked that. Bollocks, he crossed that fucking line. He went across in the ring and he had a fucking goal.
Actually, yes.
And he done well, like.
Yesterday, I had a Facebook memory of the first sparring I did that was filmed. It was, oh shit, I'm only 39. It was 8 years ago yesterday, right? And it came up on my Facebook memories. At the time I was training in Paul Davis's, so if it was in the December, I'd only been training from the July, so it was like less than 6 months pretty much. And it was the first lot of sparring I did, and Paul filmed it and put it on Facebook, and obviously I was tagged in it. And I look at it and I'm like, oh fucking hell, it looks a bit rough, that does, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, I was very bouncy at that time, like, you know, and fucking, you don't want to get hit.
No.
So everything is to move as far away as possible. Like, so you throw in jabs, but as you throw in your jab, you fucking throwing your head out your way and stuff, and you look at it and you go, oh fuck me, that's nothing to fucking write home about, like. But at the same time, like I say, it's all part of the learning process, like, you know, if they probably filmed my sparring a year later, it was a lot more refined. You know, not that I was a great boxer, but it would have been better and further on the line. I loved every minute of boxing. It's literally still, even to this day, it's the only thing I miss in my life is boxing. I wish I could go back and do it again, even though I'm fucking 39 and I know I shouldn't ever be in the ring, like, you know.
Maybe you wish you'd done it maybe at 21.
100%.
Well, then at 21 he was down at Kingsway, wasn't it?
But it was no such thing really. Like, you look at Ryan Hall and Chris fully started the white collar influx in Swansea, like, you know.
Fuck all like that.
Well, I was 30. First time I went training pause I was 30, and I was 31 when I had my first fight.
40,
so, you know,
43 now. I went 8 years ago with my now ex-brother-in-law. So I had that in the club in 2011. So I was 37. You know, and it's just something you don't think of when you're 21.
I think it's great. I think anyone who got any competitive fucking spirit in them should try it once. Because going to the white collar, whether it be with Bomb or whether it be with Chris, will change your life in a positive way. And even if you only do it for fucking 10 weeks or 12 weeks, and that's the only time you ever do it.
Yeah.
You will not have a negative experience coming out of it, whether you win or whether you lose. It'll teach you things about yourself as much as it win or lose. You will learn about yourself.
I love them.
Because the most time I learned things about myself was when I was losing. And I don't mean losing the fight as regards to the fight at the end of the training. I mean in the gym when you're fucking exhausted and you're doing rounds and rounds and rounds of sparring and you're getting your ass handed to it.
Yeah.
And you can't seem to get anything going your way and you're losing. But then there's days then when you go in and everything goes your way. And it's like the greatest feeling in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And when you're that fight or flight thing, when you learn that about yourself, because like you said, boys will just jib out, right? You're better off jibbing out in the gym and not turning up on a night.
Yeah.
Learn that sooner, like, you know what I mean? Once you realise that you're not the type of guy that flights, it's a fucking amazingly liberating experience. Like, it's like no matter where I am or what I do, I know that I am going to be the guy that runs in a situation. Like, you know? And even if you're getting hiding in a gym, and I had many more hidings than I ever dished out, I never ran away, like, and that always given me supreme confidence, you know, in myself. Like, you know, I think it's a fucking great thing. I think people should do. You look at people like Richard Cleves, one of the nicest guys.
He's fighting Saturday.
Doesn't look like, if you saw Cleves walking down the street, you wouldn't say Cleves any sort of boxer or fighter. And Cleves not. He's the nicest guy you'd ever meet in your life. But I bet you when Cleve goes in the fucking ring, I bet he's like a fucking animal when he's in the ring. Like he won his last fight, didn't he? And you know, and he'll fight.
Which fight is this? Is this the one in Man
No, this is adrenaline fight.
That's adrenaline.
This is it's Peaky Blinders scene, white collar in fiction.
Right.
It wasn't a party,
Show.
but it should be a good night.
It'll be a good night, and with all the band.
And I think it's better than it moved to fiction. Like fiction's a good venue, like.
Yeah, I can't. Have you emceed that before?
Yeah,
I haven't emceed that. Be a good night. We'll have to drop me a text. So.
Yeah.
You'd probably be a bit fucking later than me, anyway. But yeah, I'm up for that. Right, what fucking time is it? What have we done? Oh, we've done 2 hours 20. Fucking hell, we haven't done too bad. Also this weekend, massive USC is fucking
Joanna, innit?
Oh,
Max Holloway, B City.
Max Holloway, Brian Ortega, possibly one of the fights of the year. Shevchenko, Joanna Jędrzejczyk, guaranteed to be a fucking great fight. Donald Cerrone, Gunnar Nelson will be a great fight.
Well? Oh fuck, I didn't realise that.
Oh, and it gets better.
Go on.
Jimmy Manuwa, Thiago Santos, right?
Really?
None of those fights will be boring.
Yeah.
Right? They'll all be fucking great fights. So I don't even know where the fuck I'm going to watch it though, because obviously I'm going to be out. We are doing like a double fucking take this week.
Yeah.
For the first time in a while. We are on, me and Paddy are both on the TTLO podcast on Sunday, but I don't think it'll be out Sunday night. I don't normally put it out on a Sunday. Does he put it out on a Monday?
I'm not sure what day.
Right, but get following at TTLO podcast on Twitter. Me and Paddy are going on their podcast. There's some sort of quiz they got planned for us. I don't fucking know. I'm likely to be hungover as fuck. So it could end in fucking tears. But big shout out, James Lilly's fighting Saturday night in Adrenaline MMA. It's only about his 93rd fight this fucking year. He's a fucking maniac. But James is going to be there with us Sunday. Probably still out from the fucking night before. Me and Paddy, Sean, Di Owen, we're going to be there fucking Sunday night. Anything else, Pad?
No, that's just done.
That's us done, is it? Right. We are out for this week. Oh. It's the return of the big man next week.
Part 2.
Part 2. Lee West is back. Trampface 2 is out. I'm just going to sit here and say fuck all next week. We're just going to leave Westy to it for another 3 hours.
Looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to it.
We sort of schooled over it a bit. Like I missed out. I don't know if I told you my brother's an Ironman, triple Ironman.
Oh no!
I don't know if I told you. I don't know if you knew about it.
Like, don't really mention it. Like, these Ironmen, they don't really like to fucking talk about it. Like, they really like keep it discreet. Like, between them and his family and the whole fucking world.
Because like, I know, because we've run out of time, and I got so much on him and his mob, but that kind of old like. I just thought I'd put it out there. Like,
I put double Ironman on a thing when I was doing.
Oh fuck! He loved that, mate. He loved that.
The thing was, I fucked things up and it just happened to work out right.
Yeah.
I didn't do that as banter. I genuinely realised after I put it, actually, Mark's strip line, man.
Yeah.
I'll have to pretend that I knew what I was doing just to get a bite out of him.
Yeah, no, he's people are saying, we got to fucking slate him and stuff. He is a Burke, but I got a lot of time and a lot of respect for what he done, and his mob as well. And yes, we are boys, like, because when we were out having breakfast on a Saturday morning, he's 120 miles up in fucking 5 months ham country, you know, having a fucking cycle and stuff. But I won't slate him. I'd love to. We've run out of time. But I just want to say that I've got a lot of time for what they do, and that mob as well. And they're going to be shocked with that.
See it anyway, Richard.
No, fuck no.
This is what we fucking brought him for.
Listen, I can slate him all fucking day.
Get something moving on your phone.
I can slate him all fucking day.
We'll play out with some Celine Dion or something. Fucking hell.
Baby, think twice, like.
Talk about bringing the fucking tone down.
Yeah, sorry boys. I know this mob would expect me to tear him a new asshole. I know we've run out of time and stuff, but you know, if you got time, we can talk about him. But
fuck off, he's already had his podcast.
Yeah. He has had his podcast. What a boring podcast that was. Don't know when I said it was the worst podcast ever. It's up there. It's up there, mate. I think it's worse than Chili's. It's a big call.
It's a bold statement, that is.
It is a big
Sorry,
call.
Chili don't listen anymore, so you won't hear this. We're out. We're back next week with Lee West for part 2. I'm going to get the old... I'm going to have a drink with Westy next week, I think, coming up to Christmas. He drank on his own last time.
Yeah, so he probably bring his backpack full of fucking rosé.
Yeah, he turned up on his bike last time. He like cycled up there fucking with what was he drinking? He was drinking like tots of whiskey, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He's a fucking... He's a different animal. Different fucking animal. Right, we're out, peace.
Ambition is critical.